But basically, it's there's what 4 teams, and basically each team has 5 players on it, and there's like 5 different matchups every week. And basically, it's like every series is a playoff 5, and this is the playoff, so it's a playoff 7. So basically, there's 5 series between the 2 teams, so it's a total 35 games, and for the playoff round here. And so the first series was Mini versus Tit, and Tit won 4-3 for the Blockhouse Boomers, and this is the second series of it. So still close, still anyone's game. But yeah, it's a team tournament in the sense that you play like you're on a team, but it's still 1v1 games. So
and it's also not working.
Well, pause it. Let's examine the map, right? So you see Dan going for 40 food there.
You wanna count the fish or what?
Yeah. That coin mine position for Lukas is very interesting. So no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's unfortunate we're getting this bug so soon.
Yeah, does anyone know a way around it? I feel like there is.
Go into a single player game against a bot. I think that's like an old wives' tale, but maybe it works.
Well, he is in the chat, so I can ask him if he can play. Robot. Yeah, I'll try once more, and otherwise I'll do the single player thing.
Yeah. There's a 1 in 100 shot that works, but you never know.
Oh, it's looking different.
Wait a minute, yeah.
Things are happening.
Okay, nice. If at first you don't succeed.
Yeah, just keep on trying.
Okay.
Do you feel like introducing the players, guys? Would you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, absolutely. So on the bottom side of the map, I think, are you screen sharing? Or?
No, do you want me to?
Yeah, it's probably easier, otherwise we got that 5-second delay. But on the bottom side of the map in the color red, we got Lukas L. The L stands for, L because he likes taking L's. No, just kidding. No, he's a talented player playing for the Blockhouse Boomers. And on the north side of the map in the color blue, playing Spain, we have a sturdy table, aka an indecisive lamp, aka the name Daniel, for the Hudson Bay BIGS. So, which happens to be our team. So there might be a little bit of bias casting today. I don't know.
What do you mean a
Just
little bit? Like
a little
there's gotta
bit,
be a
yeah.
fucking lot. We're both rooting for Daniel here.
And is he getting a bill to get that 40?
50 food.
There, yeah. So okay, nice. Oh, 50 food, even better. So yeah, nicely done there by him.
Oh,
so what are your thoughts on this matchup? What do you think?
I don't really know actually. Like, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's 12-10ing, so he must have something aggressive in mind, right?
Right. Yeah. I think ATP doesn't really work if China's already got a trade post, and I think his options are to go for like a big FF, timing push, or to maybe logistician. Let's check out his deck. That should tell us a lot.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm editing the caster stuff.
Okay. Yeah, it's Don't Farty and K-Tart.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like some logistician.
Yeah, it looks a little familiar. I've seen that deck before. 10 H1 cards. That's got to be logistician, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no shit.
And yeah, look, he's aging up with 900 food there. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lukas right in position to steal this treasure.
Oh, he does cancel
Daniel
it.
may
I
be
don't know if it was on purpose, but he did cancel it.
Did he crack shot one of those tigers up top, or there's still
No, he
two?
still has it. So he's just gonna crack shots and then hope to take it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really.
Ooh, that's
I'm not
close.
sure. Yeah, it goes to Lukas.
Oh, and Dane doesn't get the snare there on the monk.
Yeah.
I think with the dog, he could have potentially killed it.
Oh, the snare would have been
really
big.
Low
Yeah.
HP.
I think the snare on Chinese Explorer is that big that you could even choose to just completely sacrifice the treasure and just only go for the snare, just because of how big it is.
Right.
Because you get
they can't really crack it either, right?
You get 90 XP and like it's a low. The monk gets low. He's still doing a pretty good job though.
Right, but that dog, if the explorer's half speed with a snare, could have done double damage, and it's probably down. Yeah, so there's the age 1 dock. I assume Schooners is on the way for Dan. Lucas, meanwhile, doing
Yeah.
some subpar herding here.
So he's trying to time it with the H up.
Yeah. That looks about right, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, so they've recently changed.
I hope it's not going to be too early.
No, I think it takes 30 seconds now, so it should be. Well, I guess it's still the 40 seconds because live edition isn't in yet. It's actually super close.
Yeah, he's going to make it. It's going to be pretty good.
Wow. Dan's cracked out of his mind.
So these days it gives 200, 100, 100, I think. Or no,
I think it's
that was the old one, and now it's like 150.
175. I think it's 75 coin, 150 food, and 100 wood though.
Yeah, something like that. And
something like that.
I think China is just.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just gonna try to FF. I feel it's my guess.
Well, check his deck. I think FIing is something that you want to do in this matchup. Oh no, he's got all the FF cards in there, but he still could FI. He's got a bunch of H4 cards too. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't look like an H2 agenda out of him. Not that many H2 cards, but you never know.
He also had a pretty bad H1 in a way because he walked around like a lot. So this wonder is late.
Is the game paused because the?
It's like they pause it, and then it shows as paused until they unpause it. So I've had this before where you just literally have to wait.
Okay, gotcha.
Which might
so we're just waiting.
It might potentially be the reason that the spectator wasn't working before.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, like however long they pause, that's how long you have to wait.
So check. I guess can we check Dan's perspective here? Or are we stuck on Lucas? All right, nice. So he's got 300 wood coming in. Just the one dock for now.
Yeah, and I imagine this will be a second dock, right?
Yeah.
And then
maybe get a market up, or I don't really expect a military building out of Dan.
Well, do you think he's gonna play H3?
I think from my experience, you go big boat boom, but that was on Dhaka, which is a more watery map than this one.
Yeah, but I mean, like when you boat boom, you can play H2 or you can play H3.
Right.
I feel like you need.
I don't know. I think Spain. Yeah, Spain likes to be in H3, so maybe like a bit of a semi-FF. But yeah, I don't expect Spain to stick around in H2 that long. Like Unction muskets are good, but I think China just picks them apart with the better unit comp. Spain really needs to be 3.
Oh, actually, now we can check how much it gives exactly. So, yeah, it's 150, 100, 75. And it used to be 200, 100, 100.
Yeah.
So I think, so the nerf was 50 food, 25 coin, which isn't that big of a deal.
And then the shipment time went from
exactly.
20 to 30.
Yeah, so they delayed the shipment time by 10 seconds as well. So, actually, like, as soon as the nerfs came, I feel like I've never really seen it anymore. But it's not even that heavily nerfed, like, it's still...
Especially on a water map like this. I mean, there's 4 whales in it? But there's the unpause.
This is what I mean, so yeah. Someone unpaused.
Yeah.
So...
So is that 4 vills on the Wonder? So this looks like typical stuff.
No, I feel like he's slow. I feel like he had a shitty H1, I think.
Yeah, I think the herd just kind of got to him.
You saw the vills all walking down, right? Like it wasn't just one vill shooting it in. It was literally a group of vills walking.
Yeah.
And yeah,
you start with the herd.
Everything just screams that this is an FF.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would be.
Yeah, he's not chopping wood. He's getting a little bit on coin.
Yeah.
But yeah, you usually chop wood if you're gonna go for H2. But yeah, then he actually doesn't have any coin. Is that a stable being dropped by Dan by the coast? Did I see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay, interesting.
Oh, and Lucas is gonna see it straight away. So that's great for Luke. Is he?
Oh, but he's still probably gonna come around and see it.
That would be the difference between seeing it or not seeing it is quite big.
Oh, he's just going.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
So okay, let's see how he adapts. He's shipping coin and then wood. Maybe he cancels one of those to get.
So Lucas knows
like 9 pikes or something.
Lucas knows exactly what's going on.
Right.
Which sucks for Daniel. Interesting to go stable there.
Yeah.
I think I don't really like the wall. I think you could just do it later, but
yeah, it could be an extra fishing boat, right? So.
Well, I mean, he's
But
starting
I
using
like
both
the
anyway. So.
yeah. But at some point,
Oh, so you
little
already got fish market? So
yeah,
now
nice.
it's going
Not
eco
going
theory.
eco theory.
So he's not
What do you
bothering
think
with
about?
going 300 wood twice or something like that.
How do you feel about the eco theory over something like rendering plant?
I think it's good. It just
Because
arrives
like rendering
faster. It gives
plant's
you some
what like
res.
yeah. So rendering
And
plant's like what 30%, right?
yeah, eco theory is
And eco
10%
theory's
everything,
10. Yeah, but
and
I guess like
it gives
he
you the
doesn't have many
res.
vills. But yeah, exactly. I think the instant payoff is greater with eco theory, but the obviously like long term the rendering plant's probably a bit better. But
Yeah, but it's
and yeah,
long
forcing.
term. It's not even that much better. Like
Yeah,
some
no, yeah, exactly.
random lag.
Does Lucas have the wonder down yet? No. So the four Hus actually delaying the wonder placement by
Yeah,
a little bit
he
there.
got the Minutemen
So
first.
yeah,
And I think these hussars will still be annoying because eventually these Minutemen will die. Like
right.
eventually
Maybe need to bring the
they
explorer
become
in.
low enough that Daniel will take the fight.
Yeah.
Um, do you know the timing of the old army? I should probably learn that actually. Like when does it pop?
Been playing this game for so long. I
Well,
still
do you know the timing or
don't know.
no?
Nope. I think it's like right around the time they hit H3. So
Oh,
I
this could
think
be
it's
good
like
because he's like
yeah,
denying these building, forcing his idle time. The wonder is big actually. Like
yeah, really delaying
he
the
even gets
age up.
he even gets a will. So I
Yeah,
think,
I think Lucas
and now
deciding not to go for the
he's
9
going
flags.
heavily greedy. No rendering plan.
Yeah,
So he's gonna
yeah,
have everything, you know, like eco theory, fish market, rendering plan.
right.
And so when you're playing greedy, the name of the game, how do you say it? Like whatever, I can't make my words, but you want to just delay your opponent as much as you can. So whatever he's accomplishing here with the
Yeah,
house is really big for him. This is
yeah, delaying the consulate, delaying the age up, delaying the racks, I assume.
yeah. All right, so
So it
7:30.
looks okay.
I'll remember.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's about the time like a perfect flawless trying to FF up. So
And by the way, we didn't mention this, but he's aging with the tower, which is slower.
wait, yeah. So actually, maybe is he going? We'll see with his first card, but he's chopped over like or mined over 200 coins. Doesn't look like he's really
I
macroing for the
think
FI.
I think this wonder is maybe a mistake because it's like the more greedy one,
Yeah.
and it's like you're not gonna
Right.
outgreed him anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
Exactly.
so he's going.
Red Croats and going intervention here. So it looks like he's gearing up for another Huss push out of Dan, but I don't think Dan's doing that. I think Dan's just going to try to follow up himself.
Oh wait, I'm an idiot. That was just only allying to the grid, of course. It wasn't actually. I was
Yeah.
wondering how he got the export, but yeah. All right, so let's have a look over at Daniel. Daniel's aging. You can see the rest coming in like crazy. We didn't actually mention this, but he doesn't have the big boy boat in deck or the hand mortars, so he can't fight water at all.
Yeah, so I think he's got to
That's
go like full aggro in H3 here, but he doesn't really have that.
like him not having it in deck is huge. Like
Yeah.
sometimes, especially when you're pushing, and then on the back of it you want to ship like the boat, like he just can't.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
So
it costs what, like a little bit of coin, right?
Daniel just gotta not die.
Yeah, exactly.
He's stacking all this rest. I think he should just be trading anything at all. Like,
Yeah, and you could even ship like CM or something here to help hold. What's he aging with?
the bishop, which I think is the TC wagon.
That's a TC wagon, yeah. Yeah, he needs to get like 5 Huss or something in queue.
Yeah, if he doesn't lose, then he wins.
Yeah.
Which always sounds really stupid, but that's just the way it is.
It sounds stupid, but
Like
it's
this,
fact.
this should just be units. I think like, you don't
Yeah.
need more than you already have. All right, so he is shipping CM, which I like, obviously.
Doesn't have great coats, which is
I think it matters quite a bit what happens to the covered wagon.
yeah. But he's getting 5 dogs now.
I think
oh,
he needs to pop the Minuteman already to defend the TC.
yeah. We'll
Yeah,
get the big
he's
CM pop.
doing so.
And,
Okay.
yeah.
There's fills in there, so the TC is firing.
But yeah, I think a little bit late on the CM pop here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really needed the second TC to get up, and I don't think it's going to.
Yeah, this is a problem. I'm going Spanish gold, so really not giving a fuck. A little bit strange.
Yeah, I think like if he had 10 muskets or 5 hus and muskets.
So he's training lenses from here.
Yeah.
If he notices.
Maybe 5 more dogs here. Oh yeah, this would be a nice catch if he catches.
Yeah, but imagine if this was a unit shipment, right?
Yeah, like Spanish gold isn't gonna do much for him.
Like maybe just shipping Lancers. Oh, he just doesn't have them basically. He only has Falcons. Yeah, and this TC is gonna go down. Lenses. These lenses are in a great spot. Like, this is
Right,
great value for the Lancers. This TC, like, I think this is great for Daniel now. I'm liking this.
If it just sneaks up, oh, he's got 10 rods about to pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
And 9 Shangdaos is a great shipment, but like with dogs and like nothing really for them to kill here.
Well, the question becomes, can he get the Falcons out before the TC goes down? It looks like he is going to be able to, but
well, he's got the wood to throw like a tower up. We just need more doggos too.
Yeah,
here come the Falcons.
I hope he trains the dogs.
Yeah. I mean, he's got all the res in the world.
I mean, the Falcons getting just the one volley, that's all he needed. I think this one.
Yeah.
I'm liking this.
And now, if you look at the scores, now Spain's ahead. I think China's.
Yeah, and he even went Spanish gold somehow. So it's even
just for general foolishness, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's over. I feel like this game is done.
Yeah.
He's going 1k wood now. Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, he's getting vet rods and just more lancers. Yeah.
Like, it's probably gonna take a few minutes, but I would be shocked if Daniel finds a way to lose this game. Like it's
yeah. Over. I mean, it's what 52 vils with like eco theory rendering plan fish market versus what does Lukas have? Probably what 33 vils and the tower. So.
Can you check this?
And the tower's probably, huh?
Can you check Discord? Just in the BIGS chat.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think, yeah, I just, like, he has all these water cards, he has Spanish gold, you know, he's 20 vils up, and then the vils are also heavily upgraded. Like 1.05 gold a second is quite a bit more than 0.66.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Like, I think the tower is basically canceled out by all the fishing upgrades Dan has. I mean, he's got gill nets, long lines, eco theory, rendering plant, and fish market on those boats. So, and is that repelling volley coming in for? I think is that card.
Yeah.
So which is like it's good against goons, but
against goons.
So it's like, yeah, it adds like a it's like counter-infantry rifling, but it's also good against goons, right?
I thought it was just counter-infantry rifle. I didn't know it was against goons.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But it's I mean it's gonna be okay against the rods, but I still don't really see a way for him to kill him in time before the Falcons kill all the skirms.
Well, I mean, I feel like Lukas' entire game plan was just making this light work, and it was really close with him doing so.
Yeah.
So this will just be like his last hurrah, but I don't think he's gonna be able to make it.
Dan even training more Falcons. It's like 3 hand mortars are great, but I don't think they one shot a Falcon and then the skirms can just shoot at them.
They're not great. Fucking hand
They do have some cool explosions when they shoot though. And Lukas even coming out. Oh,
okay. Never mind. They actually one shot.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have 2 idiots casting.
But the Lancers...
And the Lancers...
Yeah, they're gonna do work.
And not a batch of rods out of Daniel here. He just got rod combat in. Now going, what is that, Cav combat?
This has got to be GG, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he's stacking better upgrades. And yeah, the eco is just getting more and more disproportional. And yeah, that Lukas resigns.
Let's go, Daniel.
Let's go BIGS, baby.
Good stuff.
So yeah, Dan, after a shaky week last week, be back in form. So.
Yeah, I mean, he had one rough week, but he still went 10-5 altogether. Don't underestimate him.
Yeah.
All right, so
He's
now that
already
I've seen this
he's put
game,
yeah.
I feel like I might need to play Spanish logistician again. It still looks pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually looked really good.
All right,
Well played by Dan. I
let's
think
see if I have
the
game
no
two.
unit shipments is a bit ballsy, but yeah, definitely made it work.
I think it was probably an accident. Like like no way
Yeah.
you want to be shipping Spanish gold there, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not.
5 Lancers in that fight would have been so much better, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you need to have at least one unit ship. Look at the level 3 Brits coming out.
I think this is a great matchup for Brits. I don't think Lucas was expecting. Dan's known for his French. Dan's a big Euro guy, right? And Lakota do pretty well against most of the Euro civs.
It looks like the
Um,
replay might fail again.
all right. Well, we know the drill. Just randomly do random stuff and
Yeah,
launch back
it's
into it.
keep on restarting it till it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should give me the rundown of this matchup because you're the Lakota player. I could say
Well,
it from Brit's perspective, but
I haven't really found a way to make it work, right? Because your unit comp just kind of loses to Brit in H2. Like Setton's just, I mean, they're great units, but not against longbows. So by the time you walk into range, because the longbows have that bad animation, right? But so do Setons. So
yeah.
it's kind of like when you fight longbows, the thing you want to take advantage of is their awful setup animation, but you have an awful setup animation too. So, and Brit just has a better eco than Lakota. So you got to find a way to get a better eco. And it's like when they have hunts in base, you can't really raid them. And then you got to somehow get a hunting upgrade in, like Great Hunter or something.
Yeah, you just gotta find a
But
way to somehow raid because it's like Brits
yeah,
get so many fills and Lakota has like the rating civ, so
yeah. But you can't really punish their base when they have the tower and the TC fire, right? And then longbows do so well when you're coming in. So it's like once you get rifle riders out, like rifle rider, axe rider, or rifle rider dog soldier does really well against anything Brit can make an H2, but until that point, and if Brit follows you up and makes goons, the whole timing's out the window. So I think once Brit gets goons and stabilizes,
I think
then it's
the main way
yeah,
Brit can lose is if you have like too many musks and stuff and you lose to musk riders. Like just have longbows
yeah, right.
and like you
Longbow
said
pike is usually
yeah.
yeah,
And if you as long as you get a couple of goons at some point you usually just win.
yeah,
Yeah, I obviously don't play Lakota, but from the Brit side I've had good it works this time. I've had good experiences
yeah,
as Brit.
yeah. This is probably one of my least favorite matchups with Lakota. I think Brits is just the best civ right now,
Yeah,
at least in my
that
opinion.
too. But does Daniel play
So,
Brit because his home city level is level
well,
3?
he's got on this account, right? But
Yeah,
on an
fair enough.
underserved lamp or whatever, maybe he's got a level 50 Brit. Who knows?
The Brit only account, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So I kind of like I've been what I've been doing with Brit sometimes is that you just always chop till there's no wood left. So
Yeah,
he's gonna get hunting dogs and he's gonna have 55 wood left. So
right.
I think if you chop the 80 wood for the extra manor, your H uptime is basically roughly the same because you have an extra veil for the majority of your H1.
Yeah, I
So
like that actually.
yeah, so I think it's good to just completely get rid of your rest.
Yeah,
So chopping
like
from
idle wood is useless until you age. But yeah, maybe he finds a wood treasure too. You never.
well,
There's
this
a
is
lot
a
of good
good
wood
one as
treasures
well.
on this map.
120
Yeah,
XP.
120 XP is not bad. And how
And
about Lucas? He's finding everything. What did he take that he's
yeah,
so badly beat up there?
yeah, exactly. I wonder. But I
Does
when I
he
press
convert a
enter,
rifleman?
like when I press
Or-
enter, I don't get the chat log. So,
Oh, he got the native scout, so I think that's 2 or 3 wolves. But
but
he's running around trying to find Dan's explorer here, and you might just stumble across. Oh no, he's gonna go for that treasure.
but how, I'm surprised you're so low from getting the native scout.
I think it's 3 wolves, and you can't kite like you can with the other ones.
But
So,
if you get a native
but yeah,
scout,
that does
shouldn't
seem.
there be like that thing or never mind? It's not protected by the. I'm used to it being protected by like a rifleman or something.
Yeah, no, it's there's the tree, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Petri native scout. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see the tree either. So I just
Hmm.
don't understand what happened.
Lucas just hacking.
Yeah, I just spawned with the native.
There's a
scout.
native scout, right? Yeah, like.
No, it's a kickapoo scout.
Yeah, but there's. I mean, it must have come from somewhere, right? It didn't just manifest.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh no,
Oh, I
that's not
finally.
it either.
Okay. Yeah.
There's the tree. Okay.
All right. Took us long enough.
Two idiots. Two idiots looking for a damn tree.
Well, I'm like I'm controlling the camera, and you know that I don't scout, so it's like.
Yeah, it was on Lucas's side of the map, so we never see it.
Exactly. Oh, see, he knows about this 90 wood, so he will run in
Yeah.
at the last second. Yeah. So this is more
You
like
could probably just bang the cougar too.
Yeah, and I mean,
I think
if
he's
you
a
listen
big
to
fan of banging cougars.
we always make the joke on this map. It's so bad. And with the Lakota's quicker animation on the Explorer, he's probably gonna get this treasure.
They don't have a quicker animation.
No, it's a GOA joke.
Yeah, but no, it's the. Oh, and Dan can actually get another manor now, but he's already aging up and getting Gangsaw too, which I like.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Japan's the one with the quicker animation. So actually, Brit just has a slower animation.
It's really important that he gets this hunt in. Like sometimes I've had games where this hunt would go to here, and then it gets stuck into the TP when you try to hurt it. So
Yeah.
the fact that it's here now, at least you can hurt it. So that's...
Yeah, that northern hunt for Dan's looking pretty rough. Way up there by
that one. Let's forget about that.
Let's see what Lucas is doing. Is he going for a warhead or? Because he's doing the 15 vil age up, so no. Is he fast aging too? That looks like a fast age.
I don't think so. I think it isn't the messenger the fast one.
Yeah. So it's the 400 wood still. I'm just so used to doing the 17 vil, 100. There's a 17 vil trade post market start. Then.
Well, what's the point of an early TP? Does it do anything?
It buffs your units if they're there, and he likes going for an early TP base, or I guess when he's playing aggro, make it forward. So I think the correct response for this as Dan is to go make a Rax straight away, and then you kind of want to just go hunt the hunt and slowly push out.
All right,
and
so this is something. This is what I would have never done this. Like I lost my Explorer. So I just play without any information, but Daniel just sends a fill forward, sees the Vorad, knows what's going on, and he leaves. So that was pretty nice.
I think that tower is a bit far forward. I would have rather seen that.
Yeah, just put it here. Right?
Yeah, it's like you have what is that, like 12 little Colorado Garja goat things.
So he's training bikes. Maybe he's expecting X-Rider shipment. And
yeah, I think it's smart. You go 5 pikes first. You can always find a use for. If like Lucas starts setting, like they can't really do much against.
I think if you start you start 5 bikes, you can always just hide them, and if you start 5 longbows, you can't hide them against X-Riders. So that's why it's better to go pikes first. Stagecoach actually,
but like
from.
Oh, interesting. I don't think this is like the greatest stagecoach map because you basically have one in base, and it's so awkward to.
Yeah, this one you can never take.
Yeah. Right.
So is it?
And then like that other one, it's very easy for Dan to push.
So nowadays, whenever you get stagecoach, it's always the entire routes, right? Like everything gets stagecoach.
Yeah.
On like every map.
No, I don't think every map. Well, actually, I can't think of one off the top of my head that has 2 different stagecoaches.
Yeah, I think like for example, Dakota used to have 2, and now it's just 1.
No, Dakota used to always be 1, even in the Mendocino days.
Okay, never mind then.
But I think, like, what is it, Fraser River? Well, I think that's Nile River or something now. I think that one still might be 2.
Yes, okay. So, yeah, the outpost is a bit awkward.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's
I think he sent an Axe Rider down there.
I wonder if he's going to notice the stagecoach and then try to pick it up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, picking up this HP treasure for his Explorer, which isn't bad at all for any kind of...
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah,
especially like the Lakota War Chief just gets in there and
yeah, like basically any native Civ and China.
Yeah, right. But yeah, whenever I play Lakota, I want to lose that War Chief as possible. It seems bad to give the opponent 100 XP, but you get so much value out of him. And
Sorry, I
Because he's got
think
like,
I want to say about the game. Sorry,
yeah,
I think the name of the game is going to be this hunt will run out at some point, and then
right,
it's about this one which is in a bad spot.
yeah,
So Lakota's game plan is basically wait for the hunt to run out and then contain Brit. I would assume that's his game
yeah,
plan. And Brit
yep.
needs to
Well,
make
I think
something happen to be able to grab this hunt.
yeah, yeah. I think if Brit just goes hunt the hunt, right, with longbows and pikes, you can like outrange, right? So
And I also think
yeah, like look at this.
if you just get great codes, then you can always have your veils in the mix.
Yeah,
Right. So a lot of longbows being trained here. And there's no stable from Lukas, so it's just these 4X riders.
right. And TC fire plus maybe a Vil pop or two. Minutemen, can be called. Yeah, there they are. So
Yeah, here come the Minutemen. And he's gonna get good value because Lukas is like fully committed.
yeah,
Yeah, this is a great spot for Daniel, I think. Now that he's managed to hold like this, he's gonna be able to get access to this hunt because
right.
he's shipping longbows and pikes, so I think he's gonna try to right click the forward base.
And check Lucas's deck. Does he have like 2 dogs or something? Yeah, he does. Okay. But basically, beside that, he's out of unit shipments, right? You don't want to go bow riders against what Daniel has. You don't want to go like that's what 700 coin would be used for. You can't really safely age up.
There's no bow rider shipment. What?
Yeah, but you can send the 700 coin to train them, right? That's the only real thing. Like
Okay.
you're either gonna do that or to age, right? And if you age, you lose your trade posts, you lose your war hut, so it's not really good.
Yeah, he can't
age right now.
He can't age from this
Yeah.
position. I think Daniel's in a good spot.
Yeah.
Getting that first hold, that's like the most important part, and then yeah, this is just the right unit composition. Don't go heavily on Musk in this matchup.
I think he needs a couple more pikes though.
Well, there's no stable, so oh, there is actually.
Yeah.
These pikes need to not get deleted. Probably cover mode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's got to get like a big
mode.
Nice.
This one calf will just die eventually, I think. I think this batch should be pikes for sure.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, and it is. So.
All right, he's changed it up. Really good. I think Daniel's feeling.
Does Lukas have something popping here?
Nothing.
No. Yeah. See, like,
yeah.
You can't really ship another good unit shipment that synergizes well.
Yeah, and like by the
and
time
you can get a big batch of backs out,
this pops, it's no longer scary, right? It's not like on top of a longbow mess. Daniel's got 10 new pikes, and now he's just safely hunting this hunt with no problems.
Yeah, and look at the score. It's a 50 or 5k score lead. Now comes the stable too.
Yeah.
So I think that's the right time to transition to that. And now if he just takes the trade post for himself, the eco difference is going to get really monumental here.
And this is destroying itself.
Yeah.
Whatever. So the it's not important in this game, but remember to pick up your explorer. And here he actually comes as I say it. So yeah, Daniel is on the money. Look at this, sending a low HP Minuteman to pick it up. In this case, he wants it because he want to build a TP, but even if you don't want to build a TP, it's just the 500 HP is always nice in the fights.
Yeah, especially against Lakota. You need all the HP you can get when the cab's on top of you.
I think this is
like a nice attack.
I feel like this is unnecessary for Brit. I think I would probably just chill a little bit more. I think he's fine, but
killing 2 trade posts is enough. Yeah. But he's got more pikes coming in.
Yeah, he's fine. I just personally wouldn't have went for it, but looks like he's fine. And the pikes and the cav are trading each other off, and then the longbows are there's just more of them.
Yeah, and they're just better than Tetons.
Yeah, look at this score gap, and now the Haas even coming in. And I don't think. Yeah, he's going for like a last stand with some cav and the dog soldiers.
Yeah, dog soldiers are great units, but when Brits has stuff to back them up or to tank the dog soldier push.
And these are great fights for longbows. Like we often dislike the unit because of the kiting abilities, but when it's just like this, where you're just standing in one place, they have a very high DPS. Well, this is gonna be like quite some calf, but I don't think it's gonna work.
But yeah, five more Huss
Yeah,
to
a
stick
couple
those
more.
on the dog soldiers. And,
Yep. Longbows could just fire. Yeah, it's
yeah,
over. Yeah.
nice.
Let's go, Daniel. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. So
I'm
two
really
nothing
happy.
for Daniel.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
great
great
start.
start for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with Daniel, it's like, you know, I think when he starts losing, he also starts playing worse. So
Yeah.
really happy to just see him get off to a good start.
And you see Lukas trying the Sheckler build, but of course Lakota just needs a buff, so they lose.
And I'm checking Discord, and he's getting coached by Mido, so that
Oh,
sounds good.
nice. That's you. Oh, Breeze chirping in there too. So perfect. So, but yeah, I mean, Daniel hasn't really needed to use his treaty skills yet. So,
No,
he's just winning games like some
yeah,
fashion, you know.
he's just holding a push, and then he won. In both
Yep.
games, he just held the first push, and then it was over.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can just see how favored that matchup is for Brit, I guess. Like, I don't even think Lukas did that much wrong. He just kind of.
Yeah. Just backed himself into the little
But
Lakota corner. I think I'm 1-5 with Lakota this EPO, and I don't know if Lukas has won a game with him either.
I haven't won a game with them either. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on Royal Flush, you've won a couple, but on your Smurf streams.
Oh, Pampas, right.
So,
So now we get to the no TP map where
yeah.
we're just gonna see like
You know, Dan likes to play USA, but
we're gonna
you know.
see a combination of like Japan, Dutch, Russia, USA, one of those.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what Civ either of these players play. I mean, maybe Azzy for
Oh,
Lukas.
here
No,
we
Japan.
go. Yeah, USA.
There is USA. So I think Dan picked first, and then Lukas countered with US here.
Yeah, we're first picking map 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's how the hell do you play against USA? I honestly.
Yeah, that's
So
like I mean I played against it and I just lost twice, so
right,
I
yeah,
guess you
it's
can
like one of
learn.
those things where I think Japan's the better Civ, right?
I
But if I'm
mean
Lukas, I have no idea what I'm doing against USA, right? So
yeah, you have to actively play the game to figure that out.
yeah. Well, it's like no one plays USA, right? I think Dan's one of like him, Lionheart. I think Noosh plays it a decent amount, but out of those three, outside those three, who else plays it?
So I want to answer a question in chat about why Brits is so strong. I think Brits has basically been strong since release. Kartoffel Joe mentions a good point. Like having the 300 wood default every game is so nice. But there was just throughout the E, there was this always one save that was off the charts. Like most of the time Sweden, I guess. We had at the very early days, people felt like French was overpowered, just because of the top players playing it, to be honest. But yeah, what that French nerf, like the 100 foot to 50 foot, it's still not reverted, right?
No, no. But I think like the 12-10 was just a little bit too common.
Yeah,
So.
that's true.
But yeah, it's weird that like Brits have always been good. They've always been like borderline top 5, right? But everyone above them just got nerfed to the ground, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
they
what I
never
wanted.
seemed
That's
OP.
exactly what I wanted to say. Like there
Yeah,
was always this one save that was just off the charts,
yeah.
overpowered, and they started nerfing civs, and Brit just didn't get touched. So
Well, they've been getting buffs, like longbow range got increased and stuff like that. So I mean, not big buffs, but little
basically,
buffs.
nothing really happened to them.
Yeah, exactly. That's the main thing is everyone above them got nerfed and they haven't been touched.
Yeah. But anyway,
It's not like Sweden level of OP, but I think they're definitely the top civ right now.
let's theorycraft about this matchup because I think USA really wants to get the 3 Gatlings, right? Like that's what
Yeah,
I feel Japan will really struggle against that.
yeah.
So it feels like USA needs to make the 3 Gatling push work, and it probably if they fail, then they lose.
Well, I don't know. I think they have. I mean, you kind of want to wipe the map, right? So maybe go Spain, Spanish immigrants or something.
Oh, that's another
Oh, what's up,
option.
Mini?
Hey, what's up, Mini? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another option that you go like the pikes and you just kill shrines and contain.
yeah. I think that could. I mean, again, I have no idea how this matchup works, but
I think the idea behind this matchup is you go Spain, and then you try to get some of those late H2 shipments for USA. because State Militia can compete with Yumi in H2.
That's true. Yeah, they're one of the few civs that can actually.
They
Do
just need the
something.
Arsenal techs and then Hamilton to keep their eco. But
So you're thinking USA just plays H2 for the longest time?
right, they use their pikes to siege down the shrines. That gives them extra XP. Plus, they're already kind of like an XP generated civ. And then they just try to just go late H2 with the Arsenal techs.
Okay,
That's how I think I would play it.
Yeah, that makes sense as well. I just felt like Japan would really struggle against 3 Gatlings, so I was just thinking more simplistic. Just do like a naked FF. Get like regulars and Gatlings and just right click Japan and see what happens.
Well, I think Lucas likes that Nagy build nonsense, right?
Right.
Like Japan cons and Nagys. This.
Yeah, it's been happening all series.
Yeah.
And then randomly it just works. So I don't know.
just keep
Yeah,
just keep trying. Eventually, it'll work.
just keep on doing the same thing over and over.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Yeah. But I think this is an important game, right? Because it's currently 2-0 for Dan, and I guess it's 5-4 for the Bigs overall. And Lucas wins this one, it's tied. Like the series is still close, 2-1. But if Dan gets a 3-0 lead and the Bigs start getting ahead, I think the mental fatigue on Lucas might be. I mean, he's not a big tilter. I don't think he always seems cool, calm, and
He does.
collected. But
He really gets frustrated with losses though. Like he
yeah,
really
exactly.
does. So.
But
It depends on who he's playing against.
yeah. I think anyone is down 0-3, they start getting flustered a bit and they start playing worse. So
Well, I mean,
Well,
like
it depends on
when I played Lucas in the blind Civ bullshit, it's like
uh-huh.
I would say we're like good friends. So I
Yeah.
was just chatting throughout the games and in the lobbies, just random things. But I started noticing when he lost a couple games that he was like he didn't want to chat anymore and he was just not pissed off.
Right,
So,
it depends on how you lose, I feel,
Yeah,
with Lucas.
exactly.
Like, if you lose because, like, you get outstratted or something, you're like, whatever. But if, like, it depends on what it is. Like, if the game, like, passed your units around the wrong way and you lose, you typically get a little bit more upset then.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I
well, that
mean, you
happens to
said
all of us.
you said
Right,
like it
exactly.
depends who he loses against, but it's more the way he loses. Yeah.
Well, who and also
No.
how. Because,
Yeah.
like, I don't think he would mind losing to, like, Kaiser. He'd be like, whatever,
Yeah.
write it off. Like, Mido beat me, whatever, it happens. But, like, I mean, even the games versus me, he was like, I enjoyed playing with you. He's like, you made it fair, you were easy to schedule with. And I was like, of course. So it just depends. It's kind of like us trying to cast this game. There's certain things that get you
Goddamn
frustrated.
idiots. Yeah.
I'm just on a loop restarting. Like probably at some point it will work, and I will still be restarting because I'm just on a loop.
Oh! Yells! All right, 8th time's the charm. Here we go.
All right.
I think I've seen this explorer crack shot this wolf like 80 billion. I guess he's not even crack shotting the wolf.
You've seen a
Yeah, I
lot
like
of things
what you
that.
did differently, Don.
Sorry, what?
I said I like what you did differently this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's 2-0 to Daniel.
Yeah, so 2-0 Bigs.
So neither of these civs overly care too much about the llamas, I would say. Right?
Yeah, no, I think like it's nice for Japan. They can have like an extra shrine in base, right? Especially with the pikes running about.
Against the pikes, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, for the most part, it's not like India or like a civ like France that can maybe drop a pen if they get enough llamas. Like yeah, three llamas for Lucas is basically just one extra shrine in base. Right? If the Toshugu shrine doesn't get any hunts, then you get a couple. But
macroed for the port consulate.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, it's not going to be the what are they called? Like the shinobis
The
or
Nagy,
something. Well, the shinobis have been
Japan
really popular.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the shinobis.
The invisible bastards.
Yeah, they're so annoying. So yeah, here comes the port consulate and.
Ooh. I wish my explorers could do that, but
Imagine
old pooperoonie.
the Lakota Explorer just popping.
Now you see me, now you don't, in more ways than one. He poofs back to the TC, and then 3 seconds later, he's back at the treasure. That'd be great. Anyway, but yeah, see, there's the safe and base shrine.
So this going Port Consulate and Heavenly Kami, that does get somewhat counted by the pikes, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their consulate pikes are a little bit better than.
Right. Yeah. And we saw
But
Daniel actually played USA on this map twice already, I think. I think he played it against Boss, and he won because he went for the pikes against the blockhouse. And then he played it against another person's Russia, and then he didn't do it. So
he played against Lavender and followed somebody else's advice. That wasn't mine.
Yeah,
no, he didn't play Lavender. He played
Mido, I guess.
Who did he play the first? No, he beat Migo and did it, and then he played Baus and didn't do it.
Right, right.
Like blockhouse thing, and he lost to Baus.
Oh, that was the one game he lost to Boss.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's funny. Mido is like a curse in our team that whenever he gives advice, then we lose.
So we were all saying, yeah, just do the same thing, and Mido's like, no, do this. And,
yeah, like he's gonna know and adapt. So like, nah.
No, he's not.
It's a good thing Mido can beat Kaisers and Nushas
and then
Samwises.
When I played Yuki-Eri and Yuki-Eri picked USA, I just remember Mido writing a chat that full Lancer beats USA. So I was like, alright, let's go full Lancer. And then, yeah. I lost.
Yeah, he always tells me to pick whatever I'm most comfortable with. Next thing you know, I'm losing with Lakota.
You're playing Lakota, which is bad.
So yeah, just everything he says is just always wrong. This is good. I love like the roast of Mido that this cast has turned into.
Alright, so here come the
little
bike.
birthday roast. Okay, yeah. So
it's going up with the shrine.
I do believe Mini had a little bit of insider trading information here when he mentioned that the bikes.
I was the one. I told him what to do in this match.
Well, as long as he wasn't listening to Mido, I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Don't you also get an outpost with the span?
Right.
The span
funny enough, I don't play USA, but I'm the one who tells people how to play USA.
Well, you played some USA, please. I felt like you were.
Yeah, I played USA when they first came out, and I understood them.
Yeah, exactly.
And some of the matchups.
You're the brains in the team.
Yeah.
And absolute dog
Me and Don already are the co-shitters of the team. So.
Oh, so when you ship this, you get an outpost. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you get an outpost, so you bring that up
this
forward.
This is perfect.
And then
Lucas is putting all the shrines down. They're just gonna get destroyed, right? How is Lucas gonna defend them?
Yeah, this is what I don't understand. You have 40,000 hunts behind your base. Why don't you just shrine up those for?
Yeah, but also put the wonder here, right?
Yeah.
Like the one time that you finally have a game where your hunt will not walk away because it's for sure staying in this spot. Oh well.
He's got the one llama on it, but maybe gets the forward hunt, but he's already shrined half of that. Yeah, it seems like just a waste. That's like the worst possible spot for the big shrine.
So here come the pikes.
Well, it is nice to have it there, so that you can
like
wall.
to block a bit, right? Yeah, but
if you expect like three Gatlins, then
yeah.
Yeah, he's building his base in like a protective way, I guess. Oh, and he's putting the llamas on the wonder now. I don't think it really matters that much to put it.
Yeah.
Like now the shrine is empty. So.
Yeah, it's a wasted shrine.
So, do you think this should be the state militia? I feel like maybe just 700 wood first and then the state militia would be better.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit, like he doesn't really know what Luke is doing.
Even though state militia are Strelets, they have like 1.5 siege of Strelets.
Look at this. Yeah, this is insane. Like somehow he has like this very small thing where he can see. That's where the two shrines are. That's insane.
Doesn't even know that there's like a hunt there, even.
Yeah,
let alone two shrines. Yeah, wow.
Alright, the Explorer being in the mix here is nice.
Right, the other idea of the state militia is like Russia likes to get underneath Japan's base, right?
Yeah, I get it.
So this is the reason for the state militia first.
Mini, is this part of what you told him to do?
Yep.
Alright, then I trust it.
What So Lucas went 4 vills. I think when he played you, he also went like double 4 vills, right, Minnie?
Yeah.
With Japan.
That's what
So
I said.
he
I was
really
like,
likes his 4 vill shipments. So yeah,
Lucas
I think
is
he
in
did it.
trouble
Yeah,
here.
600
Like
with
he's on Port
yeah.
Consulate and the Shrine.
Right. And like his shrine pop's not even that great. He's only got what, like 6 shrines plus the big shrine.
mhm.
So
And the vills are idle.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. The four vill shipment just turned into vills.
So it's just idle Japan and
Now it
stay
turned
under
into 3 idle
no.
vills.
Right.
Yeah, great strat so far by the name Mini.
Easy splits as well.
Yeah.
And the vills are still all idle.
Mm-hmm.
He's
And the pikes are
trying,
burn down that shrine too. So
and the export income trying to get the expos is really slow when you're not gathering. Well, not just slow. It's
just
just
5,
not,
5, 5
it's not,
state militia.
it's non-existent.
Yeah. Do shrines
Every
give export or no? Right?
no.
No,
it's
you have
just
to gather
gathering.
with your vills.
Yeah.
Wait.
God, we really lack some serious game knowledge in this.
No, we have mini.
That's true. I'm glad someone here knows.
So
something
why did he
about
get
the
this shipment then?
XP and then 700. So he's finishing off and then he's just gonna go to the next stage.
Alright, he's finishing off. I'd like to hear it.
game? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's just gonna probably this will be his last batch and then
Yeah. I feel like you do train the pikes again, I think. Right?
it depends. Like he hasn't seen any shrines, so I don't know if
Yeah, if
I
he
would
knew about the
and-
shrines, then I would do it.
Yeah. But like he doesn't have any exploration of where the shrines are. So
It's usually a good thing when you can find shrines against Japan.
Yeah, this game seems over. Like, holy shit, is Daniel just
Yeah.
gonna go 3-0 up like that?
And game 4 is Florida, and
They-
it still is Port, right? So
right.
Yeah, he's probably gonna play port, I guess.
I mean, I can't imagine him not playing Port on Florida.
Oh, maybe Japan.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we pick first, right? So, and I wonder what Lucas.
No.
I mean, this game's not
Lucas-
totally over yet.
Lucas picks first. So he has Japan
Ah,
and
that's
France
true.
and Port.
Yeah, wow. It's probably the 3 best civs for Dan are still all available for that game.
Here comes the Daimyo. Maybe. Oh, he's
Yeah.
not fighting with it though. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if the Daimyo kills that many state militia.
I mean, even if it does,
Definitely
it
kills that
still
many
is,
Strelid.
the damage has been done.
Yeah.
He's picking up vills on the way out.
Yeah, look at the scores. He's doubled up.
18 vills.
And here comes Port Cons, but
I think
yeah, it just seems like
Lucas going for the shrine and the port consulate and
And
Kami.
then Fortville.
Yeah, Kami, and then like 600 wood for vills. Like everything he did was expecting this FF timing, like the one that I was saying
Yeah.
that Daniel should do. And that just goes to show how bad I am. Like how I just don't know what you should do.
well, it's like that's exactly what you should do, right?
Well,
unless
right.
Dan does something like this.
Getting Yabusame out, and then that's your only answer to the 3 Gatlins.
Yeah, and Daniel's just
Yeah.
almost gonna age now. He's in an amazing spot here.
And he's getting the faster age up tech too.
Yeah, he already has this arsenal down, so he's pumping out arsenal techs. Or there it is.
Oh, Mini, you're the knowledge guy, so I have a question for you. On a map like this, I was thinking about, especially when I play team games, I was thinking about putting improved warships in my deck. But
Yeah.
can you actually ship it? So I always like to make a frigate here or here. And I was wondering if you can actually ship improved warships for them or not.
Yeah, you can.
Even without a water home city.
I'm pretty sure that goes to your home city point.
Right, that goes to your home city point.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Only boats, like there's a line in the code called boat, or like prototype boat
Yeah.
unit.
Because I'm pretty sure when you're popped, or you don't have like a tower or town center or whatever, the only
You
2
can't
things you
ship
can
it,
send are frigates or vels. Like you can't send advanced warships.
I just really like the idea
right.
of your opponent like playing against you on this map, and he checks your deck and he just sees improved warships.
Now what you really need is
Oh,
fish
yeah,
oil.
yeah, this is over.
Yeah.
This is funny. Like Lucas,
Yeah.
I mean Daniel just hit up, and he's already has a way bigger army.
Yeah.
Right.
without
Bigger
even
eco,
any,
bigger army, and tech ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow. So 3-0 for Dan.
Yeah, this is very nice. I mean,
This is
he could lose all 4 games and it would be okay, you know. Like I don't want that to
right.
happen, but
what
I
was
think the
game,
Comet K prediction was 4-3 for Lucas.
what was game 1? China versus.
Spain.
Spain.
He went
Logistician.
logistician. Yeah.
Basically, Lucas went for an all-in H3 timing, and Dan shipped Spanish gold, and then somehow held with like 600 HP on the TC.
I feel like we've
So
been on the
Lucas
loop
just
longer
needs to.
than in the games.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if it's not port. Yeah, there it is, Port India. So Lucas probably expecting the port,
Yeah.
King
So
India.
I figured he'd pick India with Port as the counter pick, which it's interesting that Daniel clicked into Port here, but
Yeah, you think he could have played any one of his
Lucas
civs?
Lucas first picked India.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah, I think he could even go like Germany or something, right?
I would have gone like Germany here or Dutch on this map, but I don't think Daniel plays either.
Well, I mean,
typically.
I saw you play Dutch against India yesterday, and you seemed really clueless.
Yeah,
Right.
couldn't hurt.
Well, the first game I was very good at it, and then the second game I played really poorly.
Yeah, you completely forgot how to play, right?
I
Didn't
forgot
adapt
how to play.
to the map. I think was the
Right.
issue.
The map was I just didn't look at my map right enough or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but I mean there was something there where the first game it was very one-sided, and the second game wasn't, or it was, but for the other side.
Yeah, it must have been
I think it
you.
was because I played on different days. That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this is a. I mean, is there any doubt that Dan's going to drop some docks and Lucas is going to try to push with Siege always?
No.
Okay.
there's some doubt from me. I could see Lucas trying some H2 stuff instead. Lucas is not like a guy that counters you well on water, and I think
Yeah.
I think he might just randomly go 2 Vels and like an aggro here and hope for the best or something.
Right. I do hope that Lucas does.
I
Do
think
that.
the H3 with the siege eddies is way more scary to hold than the H2 stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, to all my opponents, you should definitely play H2. All right.
Looking at you, Robot. I wonder what Breeze.
I don't think you can train Falconets in H2, guys.
Well, I mean, GOA probably begs to differ, but
That's such a good
yeah.
one. I feel like nobody's gonna understand that one, but it's great.
Oh, everyone understands that one.
Right.
You can make flaming arrows in H2, I think, every now and then in their special circumstances. But yeah, back to not being an idiot.
So all the sheeps have been eaten, and he's still up early.
Like, what is India at? Like 300 food right now? And Port's already clicking up.
No, he's at 500. He's doing well.
Right.
Okay.
And
But yeah, wood trickle there for India.
gonna be a bit of a fight over this treasure, maybe.
Oh, I don't think Lucas sees it. Maybe. And
Oh,
Dan choosing to go for the trade post.
Yes.
Well, he scouted it, but I don't
Yeah.
think he sees Dan going for it.
He doesn't actively see it, but he has scouted it.
Is there an Agraville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay, there it is.
And he's walking all the way to the shore.
Yeah.
And so if you... Oh, okay, here come more Vills. I was gonna say this is quite slow if you're just gonna do a 1 Vill. Do you think Daniel's gonna
He
go
still
2
hasn't
Vels?
placed it.
Well,
He's gonna see the aggro going down.
Yeah,
here.
he's gonna go 2 Vels, I think. I feel like this is...
if he scouts it, he should be good.
And with the age up wood, you could even 3 Vel rush.
And he has the coin in bank that if you just gather the 400 wood,
yeah,
you can just triple Vel. I think triple Vel's the play here. I think India's too late.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's what Daniel does. Yep, there's the
Yeah.
Vel.
There's 1 or
And
2.
he's not trading any fishing boats, which implies 3 Vel. And I think it's gonna be quick enough. As long as he makes sure that, you have
the
to...
flag, yeah.
Yeah, and there he
Oh.
goes. What the fuck?
Was that you or is that him?
What the hell?
Yeah, perfectly done there by Don Hardy, moving Lucas's flag.
This Vil is also stopping the production, so that's also good.
And now he's got fishing boats coming behind. And that Vil might just get sniped.
Just attack
So you
the
don't want to
Agra.
broadside
Just attack
the Agra.
Just attack the Agra. What are you doing, Daniel?
Damn, Daniel.
Daniel, can you fucking attack? Jesus Christ.
He's trying to
What
shoot
is this
that Vil,
boat
but-
doing? Like, is he...
It's trying to shoot that Vil, but it can't reach it.
I mean, just attack the Agra. Stop having your little dance off and... Like, this delay on not attacking is gonna cost him, maybe. Because now the two Vels are gonna come.
2 Vels instantly for... Yeah.
And Daniel's not going for improved warships. I think that's what I would have done here. This delay on attacking is big, because now the 2 India Vels will pop, and they can just one-shot this Caravel. And that's what's gonna happen, I'm pretty sure. Indian Vels are close. He's not retargeting to this Vel, which is really important.
Well, it's a broadside away. So I think if he double broadsides...
Yeah, here it goes.
Oh, and one doesn't spawn!
Oh, no.
Nice with the dock. Oh, no.
Oh, get the Vil inside the boat. But the one not spawning, that is really bullshit.
Yeah,
that's really unlucky
that
for
would have
Lucas.
been.
Because, you know, I feel bad for
That's
Lucas.
like losing a... Yeah, that's like losing
Yeah.
a Vil. You can't,
Yeah,
but look where his flag is.
Why is Daniel not just
Yeah.
right-clicking? Just right-click the Vil, you know?
He's got crazy
Okay.
line of sight with the aggro, right?
Alright, I
So-
disagree. This is not unlucky, this is a mistake. Like, you just don't...
Right, that right there.
Yeah, just put it here.
Yeah.
He
has all the line of sight in the world, right? 'Cause he's
I
got
think
a
he
coastal aggro.
just had the disadvantage of me not moving the flag
Yeah.
for him. If I just did this for him, then, you know.
We need somebody from the boomers to join the cast so that...
But Daniel should have definitely finished off this Caravel, though. That was a mistake from Daniel.
2? Is that 2 castles?
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
That seems overkill.
And he should definitely see everything now.
Yeah. Because you can't really do any H2 pressure right now as Lucas, right? So I think if Dan just sneaks up to H3...
Another thing I want to mention is that when you're down 3-0 in a series and then your Caravel doesn't spawn, like things like that, it really messes you up. I know that there's plenty of Age of Empires 3 players in our community that would have resigned on the spot as soon as the one Vel didn't.
I'm honestly surprised that Lucas didn't like his head hit the keyboard and Alt F4 happen. I was expecting something along those lines. One of the broadside shots missed.
Yeah, it's been happening a lot more lately. I've been noticing it in my broadsides a lot. This Caravel doing the quick, you know, coming back for a second to make sure it dies.
Yeah. He'll put the Caravel in reverse maneuver.
Third castle, okay.
Jeez.
I mean...
Oh man, someone's getting ready for AoE 4 a little too soon, I think.
I feel like Lucas is just trying to get Mario to go to all the different castles before finding the victory.
Maybe he's just gonna, like, 15 flail. He's just gonna stack rest, and we can afford 15 flails. You need
but he's
2K.
kind of stacking for...
He's stacking for flails.
Stacking for... Oh, he's stacking for flails.
Oh. Hold. Yeah, the Carol needs to leave.
Daniel's on top of it, though.
I feel like... I'm not a fan of these spikes at all. Because, you know, you shouldn't just run into 3 castles. Like, just let this be like, oh, he made 3 castles? Very nice, he wasted a lot of res. I wouldn't...
Well, he could go take down the TP.
I mean, like all of he could have been in H3 right now, and then I don't know. I feel like this is a mistake from Daniel. And this game is pretty close actually. I think like losing the Agra, it drops your score as well, but it's not that big of a deal. And Lucas is gonna be aging, and like this bike right click, this is just a waste of rest, right? Like all these spikes are so unnecessary. If I was in Daniel's position, I would have played it different for sure. For sure.
Well, they are tanking like the anti-ship attack.
Yeah, but just like okay, you got a castle. Like, who cares? Just let the castles be there.
Well, he's also gonna get another caravel, which is another trade for good trade for Daniel.
I continue to disagree.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that it's the best decision, but it's panning out decently.
Is it?
I think so. I think solidifying his water stance is good for him. I mean, they both invested a lot to it, and Daniel's winning.
Yeah, but like he has already won when he like destroyed the Agra. Like the lead could have been bigger right now if he just aged.
Sure, sure.
So Daniel going improve warships and continuing to train units, so he's not looking to age anytime. Well, I say anytime, he's still somewhat stacking for it, but this is smart, making that dog back up, getting the dog back up. It's being annoying with a couple units.
There we go. Yeah, now I think this is better.
Yeah, I think like the 20 pikes that died here might as well have just been inside India's base. And he needs to age. Probably I would probably sell some food here.
Daniel doesn't like those castles.
Yeah, he doesn't like the castles, that's for sure. I think Kaista also didn't like the castles, he just got up and left. Alright, so he's gonna age now. Just Castador and Goon, I guess? Let's see what India's doing. He's actually shipped a frigate, and now he's going siege at least straight after there. So he actually had 2 shipments. And the combination of a frigate and siege allies is always pretty scary. That's also why it's so important to have Castadors. Because Castadors are actually the main counter that you have against the siege allies in sport. So yeah, Daniel delaying his age up. I'm kind of feeling Team Lucas here. I'm not sure yet, but
yeah, I definitely think it is Lucas favored here, but there's still much to be, and I mean, he's still getting caravels for free.
yeah.
But once these siege bellies come out, this is gonna turn the tides.
Oh, there's a couple of Hus.
I do like the Hus. If the Hus can, well, the siege bellies can just hop in the frigate.
Yeah.
The frigate.
I don't think this is the play from Daniel.
Yeah, I mean, he just wants to kill those siege bellies, but... And I'm guessing, is he sending a frigate next?
Yeah, he's shipping a frigate. And this could be scary to pop it here, because the siege allies are here, the castle will fire. I would probably try and pop it here or somewhere.
Can you move his flag?
I was too late.
Oh. I mean, they do have 30 range, so... Another cannonball missing. What? We've seen like 4. I think I've seen 4 broadside cannonballs missing.
Wait, an
in this
artillery
game
foundry? Why would you go artillery foundry?
Daniel's a treaty player.
I mean, there are siege alleys on the map. You should never go artillery foundry.
Right, I agree with you.
Like, it always blows my mind when people train calls against siege alleys. Just go. I would. He doesn't have 8 Castadors in deck, which I think is a really good shipment against India.
Oh, it's locked on. Does the frigate go down? No, it does 100 HP.
And these are all trained caravels, right? Maybe is one of them with the petards? Maybe. No.
No, I think he shipped 3 bells.
He actually hasn't used his export yet. I think the with India you can also go. You can go port consulate and get the petards. Like the caravel with the petards can be nice. There isn't really much of a counter against the Castadors.
Right, that Mahout was gonna do work, but that's down. The elephants are down now, and now the sepoys are gonna have a sad time.
Getting this.
I think if Daniel can kill those 2 siege alleys, then Lukas is looking.
Yeah, the siege alleys are
great.
always extremely important in this matchup.
So one's down, and then Castadors love taking trades against sepoys as long as they're not in melee.
This was a bit of a waste. But...
And it's a little too close to caravels for me.
So the wheel spawns is always important as well. He has two wheels safely at least. And then... wait, there's always 5. There's only 4 this time.
Are there 5 on Florida?
I feel like there usually are.
That's a nice pickup from Lukas. Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, I feel as though Lukas is quite far ahead.
Daniel's just addicted to artillery, I guess. I would have never gotten into artillery in this game. I would just go Castador Goon.
You could even go a couple of Huss in there to run around India.
Yeah, that as
soon as
well,
Nams
because
come
they don't have the mobility to counter it. He's actually going Mahouts.
Oh.
Trying to pick up
Mahouts
the
do great.
elephants and pull trick them out of there. That was nice. That was cute. Still a close game here. He's actually training another siege alley, which is always expensive to do.
Aren't they 300? Yeah.
And he's just gonna hope on... Wait, he's stacking swords. Okay. So he's stacking the magicians and probably gonna see some of those trained.
No. I can't believe Lukas is going magicians.
Well, he doesn't have any, he just stacked them.
Oh, 3 more caravels coming out for Daniel.
Yeah. And improved warships is it better than having the boat the dock tech. And Daniel doing... Oh, actually Lukas is
doing really well.
Yeah, doing really well. And there it goes. Alright, here comes the move to right click. But there's 2 organs to fend them off. Oh, more organs.
Okay, now things are getting interesting. Now things are getting pretty close. I thought before Lukas was pretty far ahead.
Yeah, I felt like Lukas was ahead, but I also felt like I know that Lukas isn't a water player. So, like, you saw a lot of these boat trades going in Daniel's favor. Which is
essentially these siege allies are worthless.
Well,
they're not completely worthless, but at this point it's like you spend way too much resources and nothing can protect them.
Yeah, he should just have a Gurkha army. Like, he just doesn't really have a normal army. I mean, he's going surgeons now, so I guess...
To heal, but...
To heal them out, so... He trained another frigate.
That's
a nice volley onto the organs.
Like, Lukas's stack is just way too high. He's not spending his resources, and
Well, he's trying to trade magician. Like he has a lot on wood, yeah.
yeah. I mean, I know Lucas plays India, but it's probably not one of his more comfortable civs that he plays. Especially in this sort of situations.
And you know, like I've been mentioning it too often already, but these organs are just annoying me. I just feel like it's just silly.
I mean, he didn't train anymore, did he?
I think he trained 3 in total, like a batch of 2 and a batch of 1 or something like that. Or he shipped 2 and then he made a batch, I guess. But
Okay.
yeah, like what's the point?
I mean, I think the only good use for them would be to bait the siege jellies. Like, come kill my organs, and then I'll trade off an organ for a siege jelly, which is a good trade.
Yeah, I
Because I think
suppose.
what he wants to do is just try to get those siege jellies a little bit far forward.
Well, Daniel still hates the castle, so we're gonna have another round here.
He's trying to find the victory. It's in one of these castles.
Actually, I like the surgeons. You know, healing the siege jellies is pretty big value. Healing the modes.
Right, 250 for...
Well, there goes the siege jelly.
I like the idea of the surgeons, but if that's what's gonna happen to your siege jellies, then...
But
I
I
see
feel
Daniel
like
has that organ and the siege jellies are walking forward, and he gets shots off on the siege jellies because the organs are just there.
I feel like if I was sport in this game, I feel like my army is just so much superior right now with the castle I'm at. I would just go here or something, you know, like just let this be. You have boats anyway to defend this base. I would stop worrying so much about having to break this position. Just decide, okay, I have helped the water, I'm okay with that, and then just take your superior army anywhere else. I think that would be the play here. Like in the core,
Yeah.
India's army is just lacking. Like there's just not enough stuff. He's trying to go in.
Yeah, but there's a back Mahout that pulled the front one back to it. Kind of slowed that down, and now all the magicians are gone.
Yeah, that happened quickly. They put on not the greatest show.
But Lucas is still ahead in score.
Yeah, triple frigate.
So, I mean, I think Lucas is just floating a bunch of resources. That's why he's so far ahead in
Oh,
score.
near the Yumis. They were actually evolved from the town center instead of from the castle, and easily just gonna get kited to that maybe. And then you can just continuously chase after them.
Right, we definitely would have preferred that to be at the castle during that fight.
I feel like they were shipped at the time. I think the shipment point was just incorrect. I don't think they were shipped this late. But you know, Lucas is getting a 30C now as well. He has most of the market tax. Wait, does he? Wait, what? He doesn't have like the normal... Oh, it's probably... Okay, yeah, it's blocked. I was gonna say, that would be insane. It was just the UI was hidden. So Lucas superior on water at the moment. I think Daniel could have done well just making like 2 outposts or something, reinforcing his position when he wasn't being pressured. Mensopdar being picked off.
I mean, now it's close again because Daniel's taking the water, or Daniel's losing water, but Lucas is losing
he's trading
land.
2 calls to fight water. Yeah, and like I was suggesting, I think I'm happy that Daniel went there with his army. I'm happy to see it.
I mean, the organs, they have done work, and I think that is, like, even though they get countered so hard by sea jellies, but just making Lukas train sea jellies to deal with these cheaper units, I think it's actually done well for.
I disagree. I felt like the sea
Daniel.
jellies were already on the floor and already being trained.
Right, but how many sea jellies has Lukas made? He's made like 6 or 7 of them.
I suppose. So he lost 1 frigate before he noticed the calls. Oh. And he's getting a nice Gurkha army together. I think this
Yeah.
this game is in a close spot. You can see it in the score.
Right.
Like
It's
India
definitely
on
much up.
3TC, you know, it also starts to take over. And then Daniel just has these 2 wills that he's not even fully on, so the water is kinda like nobody really has water. Could even see Lukas adding a couple fishing boats if he wants to, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, I mean, ecos are still pretty even. Probably a little bit better for Daniel, I would say.
Yurumi's getting
He's-
dumped down.
Yeah, those organ guns are in a nice spot.
Yeah, he also has refrigeration in. I think it's gonna be like Eco Theory next.
Eco Theory or that team card, or the gunpowder attack.
Interesting, he's going for the elephant combat. So maybe he wants to do some kind of Mahout switch. But
Another 2 sea jellies.
I guess he just doesn't have anything to ship. But now the fight is back over here again, which just means that the frigates are there to support Lukas, and you know the Castadors don't do well against any kind of bombard fire. Close fight. 1 frigate going down. Goals are still in there. He might get another frigate. Oh, never mind, they don't have the lock.
Yeah. There's
Have
a lot
you
of goons
noticed-
here.
Have you noticed this, by the way? The export? Oh,
His export.
yeah, it's now being
No,
used.
I haven't.
He was on almost 1600.
Yeah. I
Oh,
know
so
earlier in
this
the game
is,
he had like almost 2k wood.
Yeah, he also had like 2k food at some point. Yeah, I think he's been stacking like 1 dress at a time.
Yeah, but I mean, he's pretty re-macroed.
And he's gonna have more map control, maybe. Like, he still has this hunt and stuff. Whereas Daniel is completely on mills.
Yeah, if he was in Age 4, he could have sent the big British brigade or whatever it's called.
I think, oh, that was a nice organ quality. I think there's a real window for him to do a hull switch. And like, if you combine that with like maybe a Mameluke shipment.
I mean, the scores are still super close, but I think at this point, like, Daniel's slowly getting back on water. He's should be training fishing boats again, I think.
Yeah,
And
you
then
should just, I think you just max out on these 2 wheels and call it a day. I think people, when they play water, they're often stuck on trying to get full control. That's why he's continuously been going here. But there's just so many water situations where you just kind of handshake the fact that both of you have held the water and there's not much you can do about it. It's just so hard to break positions. And I wonder if these hulls are intended to raid or if they're intended to fight. I think it would serve him well to just, you know, send it in somewhere. Although he's randomly gonna walk with the red coats if he does. So. Look at the eco overview. Dead even.
Yeah, I mean, it's dead even, right? Like, the scores are dead even as well, so it's hard to say who's actually ahead. I mean, it's just gonna come down to who plays the game better at this point. There's nobody ahead after so far,
Yeah,
or whatever time this is. So.
I agree. Yeah.
Oh, but that's a lot of hus for 3
Yeah, this
or
is a
5
good, this is a
Sam to deal with,
great fight for Daniel.
and then the frigate's there as well. Even though the ecos are even, the military population
Yeah, especially now, I think.
very one-sided.
I think Lucas is in big trouble.
Yeah, the hus switch right at the right time. And they're doing a nice job of just pulling back when the musketeers make contact.
Yeah. I think Lucas just kind of lacks experience in these sort of games. I think he was in a good spot somewhere in the mid game. Now I feel like it's over, right? I think India's just not going to be able to protect these in time. Like, he's just not going to be able to get a good mess together, I think. He's also losing his foothold on water.
Yes.
It wasn't even like a big hus switch, it was just like 8 hus or something, and that kind of did the trick.
Right, but there was 5 Zams there, and that was it. And they were vet hus, so
Yeah, exactly.
that's all you really need.
Yep.
Now that all the castles are down, I think Daniel's found his victory.
Yeah, I can't imagine him losing anymore. Like, Lucas needs to, like, panically drop his new infrastructure. Like, you can see that he's floating rest. And I don't think he's gonna be, like, the 100 army discrepancy is not gonna be able to pick it up on time. I don't think. I'm making some new fishing boats. Yeah, he's gonna go H4 soon.
And Daniel being not a fan of long lines, he doesn't really enjoy that technology, so he still doesn't have it.
Well, there's a lot of stuff here, but no long lines yet.
Yeah, but still, I mean, they gather 3 times the rate of an estate in that state, so things are looking pretty good. Daniel stacking to go H4.
Yeah, it's over. Damn, Daniel 4-0. Part of our boy.
Alright, so he can lose the rest of his games and he's still beaten expectation.
Yeah, exactly. He could lose 3 games, and I'm okay with it. I'm very
So
happy.
I think we confirmed the hierarchy of players. Robot best, then Daniel, then underneath that like Lukas, and then who else did he play? Lavender? No, I played Lavender. Baus,
Like,
Migo
Daniel won 4-1 against Migo. He won 4-1 against
against Baus.
Bose, and then he lost 3-2 against Robot.
Just
So,
got clapped by. Robot's just too good.
the Coda. Any predictions for the Coda, or do you already know from Discord?
I already know. I already know the matchup. I already talked to him through it.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. I haven't been checking my Discord at all. Spain against
Yeah,
China.
I've been. Whenever a new game starts, I talk him through
Yeah, good. We need you
what
as a
should happen.
coach. As long as it's not Mido suggesting what to do, then it's good. And we're gonna go through the loop again a few times, I imagine.
Yep.
Alright, so spill the beans. Is it gonna be Logistician?
I told him that's what I would play here. There's a few different ideas that you'd have. So one, we decided on playing Spain on this map because I think it's a good Spain map. And I don't think that Lukas plays British very much. And even then, I think it's still a decent map for Spain in that matchup.
Yeah,
But
so you would say logistician
against
against Brit.
right, you can do logistician, you just don't play bad like I did.
Yeah. I
Because
didn't actually
one,
catch your game. I only saw the end of it when it was over.
right, one, at no point did I have the full TP line because I was being lazy, and then I lost a bunch of units early. And then it was still a close game. But in this matchup, I would do, you can either go Spanish FF and go into Spanish Gold, and I think that's perfectly fine, because now that you have decent goons, also Lancers, tear through Chengdao, but then you can also just do, the Logistician allows you to kind of play like Brit in this matchup, where you
Right.
just throw down a stable, throw down a barracks, and then just flood their base with units, and at no point do they ever get established in H3. As well as if they stay H2, which could happen, Lukas likes to play H2, you can then just go into crossbow Huss, which beats China really hard.
Yeah. Okay. So we're basically expecting H2 pressure.
So yeah, I'm expecting a logistician from Daniel. And then I don't know exactly what Lukas will do, but I can see him, if he scouts logistician, I can see him staying H2.
Yeah.
But I can also see Daniel or Lukas just going up to H3.
Oh, we have a working replay now. So happily I did something different this time with clicking in, and now it works. Can you believe it? 4-0 for Daniel. So happy.
Daniel's he's kind of a streaky player.
Yeah, for sure. I was when I saw him win the first 2 games, I mentioned it to guys as well. I was just like, that's so great, because if he loses, he's not great with
And
handling losses.
the thing is, this is also, it's hard to play against somebody who people consider worse than you. Because when you lose, it hurts that much more. You're like, oh, I'm expected to win. And
Yeah,
then you lose to him.
exactly, dude. Like I'm playing Robot, and then people expect me to win, and it just like
You're like, great, now it's
I much more prefer playing someone that people think is better than me, and
right. You prefer to be the underdog because if you lose, you're like, hey, it was natural. But
yep.
if you win, it's just like, oh, nice. That feels even better. You're like, oh, I can do this.
And like I think with Robot, it's just like people are often like quick to write something off. Like Daniel's been crushing everyone in the league. He went 4-1, 4-1, and now he's 4-0 up. And he lost to Robot, and then people usually are just like, Daniel did some dumb stuff or whatever. But there's more to that. Like maybe Robot, you know, maybe there's
Well, I
something there
mean,
somehow.
it's respect to an extent, I think. Like for instance, when I was talking to Lavender, Lavender was like, oh, how do you think you'll do? I'm like, you should win. So like, I have no pressure on me. I just go in there and play however I want.
Yeah.
And I played really well. And it's just kind of, but then again, it's kind of the same way with me versus A's and me versus Lukas. I was like, oh, I should lose. So there's like no pressure at all.
Yeah, it's nice. I agree. I like it as well. Yeah, so we're seeing Logistician.
Yep.
And no ATP.
Well, if he does send it, I usually, oh, there's no TP in deck, right? That's actually a fun card. Because you can make a ton of
You can make a ton of units really quickly, yeah.
units really fast, and that's what's kind of slowing you down. You have so many resources and nothing to spend them on. Daniel needs to get out of there if Lukas scouts it.
Yeah, he doesn't notice. Did it just
Does
not
he
get...
not see it?
No. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
he could have seen the attack.
you
If he was
saw the
paying atten-
bears.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If he was paying attention, but now he just doesn't even know where this will spawn.
And there's the side base Bill,
So do you think
just
he
like we drew it up.
goes capitalism now? No, okay, just goes wood.
Look at Spain's shipment curve, it's insane. I usually like to do the 13-10 as Spain. Just find a bill in transition.
I was like, it blew my mind when you said it, and then I was like, ah, the Veil Treasure.
And I mean, he's just now aging, so like Daniel's up already at 340.
Yeah, and he's shipping
Drops down
coin,
to
and it's like it's gonna be must
there's
cross in
gonna
your
be
base.
at like like at 5 minutes, he's gonna have a batch of 5 Musk and 5 Huss in his base.
Yep.
And he's not even gonna be aged yet, or it's gonna be close.
Well, he's chopping for. I don't think he needs to chop because he's gonna get the wood from the shipment.
Right.
So I don't think
But I
it's
mean,
gonna
he
be
gets
5 and
what?
5 because of the chopping.
It'll be close, because he needs what, 75 there and then 300. So I mean, he needs. Yeah, it's gonna be close. He almost has enough coin now.
Yeah, the coin is fine. Yeah, I guess it's.
Yeah, he'll be good. And look, I mean, you can see the numbers changing. Daniel noticing, okay, I have enough, so I switched all, because he had like 6 on coin. So here come the 5 Musk, and then
I mean, like basically because of the chopping, it's 1 house less, but it's not a big deal.
right, it'll be, yeah, it's. So, still,
But let's have a look at Lucas'
Lucas
perspective.
just aged,
Yeah. Oh, he's
he
already.
just aged,
Okay, I was gonna say he shouldn't call the
and he has
Minutemen
to
yet.
send, the Chukunu first. So
This
already
Vil,
this
this
is a
Vil
win
might
for
this Vil
Daniel.
might be exposed. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
about to call the Minutemen, and I think it's good that he waits. That he has to do it. Just combine. Oh, and the second Vil going down in the meantime here, by the way. So 2 Vils down.
And no 700 coin, so there's no way Lucas gets to H3.
Yeah. Yeah, he's shipping wood now. You're not going for the coin.
Yeah, and those Chukunu, he needs
But now here
those,
comes
the
the
pike.
Minutemen. Yeah. And they didn't connect, so they didn't snare or anything. Then you'll.
Oh, and then he just pulls away. Very nice from Daniel.
Yeah, very very nice.
And there's another group of 3 Huss, so.
Yeah, and then how are you gonna defend the bows? Like the Minutemen will die.
Right. The Minutemen are already dying. The Huss can kill them, and is there a pikeman
A little
shipment?
bit
No.
of
700 wood.
a little bit of petting problems here.
Yeah. But now the musketeers can be up close and personal, and then they can
There's
trade as
also
well.
patches coming relatively soon. Yeah, bows are being picked off. And Lucas, like, what do you even do now? You can only ship steppies or pikes.
Well, I mean, he's actually done a pretty good job of.
Yeah, it's about this badge whether this barracks comes up. Oh, it's a village. So it's no barracks.
Oh no, there's another. I mean, I just don't know if he's ever gonna have any anti-cav or anything.
Well, he's
Or,
gonna get
excuse
the
me.
pike shipment, but like he needs a little bit
Both.
of time to get a barracks.
Yep.
Oh, almost did another Vil going down. Let's see how much of attention. Oh, this could be good, by the way. Like combined with the standard army.
Ooh. Yep. He just needs to sack.
Or the old line army, I meant. So. And now you still go gold, I guess, and hope to edge.
Yeah, I mean, Lucas is held, and
Yeah, he's fine actually, maybe. I mean, he lost some vills and stuff, but Daniel didn't produce vills all the time as well.
oh, he's only on 16 bills. That's
Yeah, that's a big deal. He's being idling his TC for sure.
yeah, I think he did one too many 300 coins. I think you probably want to get a
So even though he's killing vills, Lucas has been training vills, so he's actually killing more of his own vills by not producing.
right. I think you're supposed to be training bills this whole time.
Yeah. Well, this
And
could be
he's
another
going
one.
300 wood. I don't think you want to go 300 wood here. I think you'd rather do like Furrier.
So Lucas has the coin on the floor. He is gonna try to ace, I think.
Does Daniel have any crossbows in there? Yeah, he's got 10 crossbows, so I mean he could just start sieging down the Summer Palace.
Yeah, while you're poking with your crossbows.
Yeah, just use your crossbows to keep him from gathering the coin, and just use your other units to siege down the Summer Palace.
Honestly, I don't know who's winning. Maybe, like, who would you rather be here?
I'd rather be Spain, because it's just, if you make a mistake as China, it's just over.
I don't know.
But I feel as though,
I'm kind of,
well,
I'm kind of liking China because it just feels like he's not gonna die.
did Lucas send Boxer's Rebellion? Does his town center have a CM on it?
No,
If you click on his town center?
no, it's not.
No.
Because the anti-ship attack would have been 112.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it,
Maybe this
well,
could give
now,
a good right click from Daniel. More
I don't know,
vills
there's a lot of
starting.
pikes there. Yeah, he's killing some bills.
Yeah, but in these
I just don't know.
fights, it depends how well Lucas micros this as well. Whether he's picking up these units or the Jokinu's shots are being. It looks like he's doing a good job. I think this
He
is.
has to, I mean, he could probably fight the Quink Pikeman now with the Huss. But I mean, doing a
This
great
is this
job
is good
of,
for Lucas because he's aging, right?
yeah.
So he's getting
So he's aging,
this
he's
trade
killed this
is
army.
this trade is good enough.
Right, this is looking pretty over now.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of felt.
Yeah.
I felt like I think it's going Lucas's favor now.
Maybe something Daniel could have done differently was, after getting those 2 unit shipment, or the first batch, and getting the Chukanu shipment,
Mhm.
you can probably just fall back, build the entire TP line.
Yeah, I think you have to like be training Veils, get the TPs,
Right,
or if you play it like this, then he should have just kept on going all out all the way till it just you lose your army altogether.
because just what you said, like every second or every time that Daniel doesn't train a villager, it's like he's getting raided and losing a villager.
Yeah, exactly. Like you see him getting Vil, so you feel like oh he's getting ahead in eco, but this Vil going down. In the same time,
Right.
Lucas has trained 3,
This,
and he has trained
right.
nothing.
So you do see essentially the entire line that Lucas isn't gaining villagers, neither is Daniel, so he's not getting ahead.
Right.
So
Anyway, like a nice hold from Lucas, and he definitely needed this.
yeah, another China win. Like, I feel as though if Lucas didn't adapt and send 8 Chukanu and then the pikemen, and just went straight 700 coin, 700 wood, it would just been over. So
Yeah, Lukas did well. I think that's very well done.
and then Lucas picks first here, so Daniel's opting into French versus Aztec.
And we're gonna do the low couple times. Well, it's kind of bouncing back and forth, but I think it will still.
No, that one looks good.
Maybe it will work.
I think this game just started.
It's kind of creeping up towards going to the end, so I'm still scared. But let's just get rid of it, then we don't have to see it anymore. So Aztec against French. Interesting. Wasn't expecting Aztec here.
I remember this matchup used to be really easy for France. But I don't know. I don't know if it's still the same way. Main reason being Coyote Runners take another swing from Huss. And that used to be like what France would go. France would go mainly Huss. And then just snipe the Pumas, and then it's an easy fight.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things in Age of Empires 3 balance where people might not realize how big a difference 5 HP on a unit could be. For example, if you're
It's a
fighting
lot.
Huss that have 30 attack, if you have 150 HP, like anything between 150
You
and
don't,
180 is basically the same if you're fighting a Huss. It doesn't matter if you have 155 or you have 180.
right. Oh, a 151 HP Coyote Runner is extremely better than a 150 HP Coyote Runner in that situation.
And for example, when I play Aztec, I've often had games where I shift CM, and then the pikes have 135 HP, and you can one-shot them with your TC fire. But if they have like 140 HP, then all of a sudden you can't one-shot them anymore. And like all these, there's just certain breakpoints that matter a lot.
Right. That's why you don't see a bunch of seaport rushes anymore.
Yeah, the Seapoy is getting 2-shot with a TC with their 180 HP, opposed to having 190 and getting 3-shot, exactly. That's a very big change. Which is a good one, by the way. I think it's good that they have 180.
But I'm expecting probably a fast stage from Lucas, and then mid-map you'll get to see a War Hut near the second TP. He'll probably try to go to burn down that TP. And then Daniel might make, I don't know, maybe make 10 Musketeers or something. In this matchup, all Aztec really does is they go and explore and figure out what your first military building is.
Oh.
So if you go stable.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
So if you go stable, then Aztec just only makes Puma Spearman.
Right. Yeah.
But if you go barracks, then they make Coyote and Mace.
Yep. Scouting and adapting.
Right. As an Aztec player, you got to figure out what building that is.
Yeah, I've
Is
never
the
played
map
Aztec.
better?
I've never played Aztec. I mean, the map is better than when you played it.
Right. It looks pretty good on Lucas's side. His hunt's
His
not
hunt is
in Africa.
not below the TP, so it's hurtable. Which is
Right.
the main thing that you were missing.
And there's not like a wall of trees with the TP.
Yeah, that game was really sad to watch, the one you played on versus Tit on this map.
He has a safe gold mine as well. Not both of them being in front of his base. I should have just adapted and switched civs.
So let's see. So basically, we want to mainly know what France is gonna pick. Is it gonna be barracks or stable?
Well, it's mostly important that Lucas figures it out.
Yeah.
I think you can play this in H2.
It's a stable. Doesn't look like Lucas is intending to scout. So if he
And this
decides
is
to
actually,
if he decides to go mace, he could be like caught with his pants down.
Right, this is where there's actually a big change, that change where you can't convert animals anymore.
Yeah, because there's
Because
nothing
animals were
to convert
perfect.
on this map.
Right, animals were a perfect scouting unit.
Yeah.
So you could go. So Lucas is going to send his Eagle Scout in there. I wonder if he'll be able to make it. Daniel's paying attention. He'll kill the Eagle Scout before he gets that information.
I think he's gonna get the information. Yeah. The stable looks a little bit 3D-like to me. Little turns.
So, as you see, Lucas switched up his. He was queuing a Coyote Runner, now it's switched to a Puma.
Yeah.
And I think he already made Pumas as well. I think he already made a batch of 5.
Yeah, so he started with a batch of Pumas and wanted to ship Maze, and then, you know, I mean, after your first batch, you just stop training Pikes. But as soon as you see the stable, you might as well just train another batch of Pikes. And he's gonna spot these with the Eagle Scout without Daniel knowing, which might result in these getting trapped. There's some Pikes here, and then he could, you know, he's doing a good job splitting off. Oh, he's actually not trying to go for the trap. I thought he would just try and trap him, but he's actually going forward instead. Looks
Right.
like he wants to
Lucas
take down
does
the
this
TP.
really well.
Yeah.
Like he splits off, just has a couple of Pumas back there. And that's all you really need.
Yep. Yeah, like it's shipping Pikes, so it's gonna be a lot of Pikes on the field. Daniel does have a barracks. Let's see what Daniel's shipping. He's shipping gold, so no 8 expos or something.
Oh, he's calling Minutemen.
Yeah, which I think is good for Lucas. That the Minutemen
Well, he can
start
crush
going.
this fight.
Can he? I mean, there's more
Yeah.
Pikes coming.
There's more Pikes coming, but Minutemen just tear through.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Not taking much damage on his Huss. I mean, there's
So all those
another batch of
Spearmen
Pikes.
are dead. Yeah,
I
but
think it's
all those.
okay. I think Lucas is fine actually.
Okay, there's enough still.
Yeah, he's picking up the Minutemens now. Yeah, and now he can pick up the TP.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that was better for Lucas, I think. I mean, Daniel didn't really lose anything. He lost the Minutemen, but they traded well. And there's the crossbows coming in.
And Lucas had the right reinforcements. He sent the 5 that defended for a bit. He didn't keep them there. He sent them here, and then another a batch as well. There's just plenty of Pikes to defend. Picking up this house, which is annoying for Crunch.
If Daniel can kill those mace, then I think Lucas is in a bad spot, because then the crossbows are just happy as can be.
These guys need to attack. They're kind of walking around too much.
Now this looks like a good fight for Daniel. He's only
Yeah, the
lost
CDBs
2
being
huts
in
so
the
far.
mix is very nice.
Right, he has his cav on the side taking care of the mace. All of the Poom Spearmen are just about down. There's just one left in there.
Very nice choice to pull the CDBs in, I think. Like, any attack on CDBs is just completely wasted. Like, Maze do what? They have 8 attack, and then against
They do 3 damage.
yeah,
Or 5 damage.
They do like 5 damage. Similar with the Pikes, like you just don't want to be attacking CDBs at all.
But, I mean, there's still...
Well, here comes a Huss patch.
So the Huss bash will be what might change it, but...
Well, more Coyotes though.
He just needs to kill those mace so that the Musketeers get a play.
And the CDBs are not gathering. I mean, I think it's still nice to have them in the fight, but at some point they need to start gathering again.
Right, and like we were saying, just Coyotes perform so much better now.
Yeah.
In this matchup.
Yeah, the 5 HP difference. Now he's sending the upgrade card, even though he currently doesn't have an army.
Right, so essentially what happened is that the Coyotes have that upgrade card beforehand now. It takes 6 swings to kill a Coyote, or it took 6 swings before with that upgrade card, but they get that by default. Now it takes 7.
This is one of these hunts that you're just not gonna be able to hurt, I think. I feel like that's just gonna be continuously be stuck in the corner.
Right.
And getting onto this hunt is a bit scary.
The problem is Daniel's stuck in H2.
Yeah, which is what Aztec wants. Aztec just wants to have H2 fights.
I mean, he is sending 600 coin, but I think he wants to send like Cav HP or something.
No, I like the coin.
I think Daniel doing some raiding up top.
Yeah, he didn't get the bill.
And then Coyotes run faster than Cav at this point.
Yeah, but it's about
very
the
close
same.
though.
Yeah, 688 against 675. Daniel getting out of there. And he's using this coin just to continuously mess up, so he's not going to be able to age anytime in this game, basically, unless you have to completely gather for it, which is rare.
So pretty much the last fight's gonna come down to micro, and I feel like this is an easier fight to micro for Lukas.
I think Daniel almost wants the fight to happen here, just because then the CDBs are in the area. Like that's your best shot, having the CDBs in the mix again.
Yeah, I think a
Right.
CDB pull. Guess who's back, baby? A CDB pull might be all he needs to really win the fight.
Welcome back, Keister. Did you
Yeah.
get updated on the score?
Yeah, it's what, 4-1, right?
4-1. Yeah, he won the first 4 games. Pretty crazy.
Easy 4-1 lead for Dan. We've been in this situation before. But yeah, no, I think
Have you ever seen this?
yeah, the Aztec Explorer has a bunch of text on them.
That's the it's the big buttons, all of the big buttons.
Oh, Daniel not noticing.
Yeah, oh boy. But that's still a good fight for him. You want Huss on top of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well,
yep.
really.
Yes, you do. Huss do extremely well against. And like the DPS behind, like I don't think Lukas has that critical number.
I mean, I think this
he
reinforcement badge is quite important.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good fight for Daniel. Wasn't really.
But yeah, Lukas had that critical number of mace to one-shot a musket, but now that he doesn't, it's just really trouble.
I wasn't expecting Daniel to get such a good fight.
Yeah. But the 2 Warhuts, you can't really stay here. I think you gotta just go raid the hunts. Like clean up. Oh, there's the Jaguar big button too.
Here's the Jaguar pros.
Invisible bastards.
Invisible bastards.
Fully visible, invisible bastards.
Daniel doing all he can.
Oh, nice pike pop.
But like you said, there's not that critical mass of maze that you want to continuously one-shot the musk. You just right-click one musk at a time.
Yeah.
Just not there.
Like that's basically how as you micros is right-clicking musket one after another. But when you can't do that, you kind of just
and like reinforcements spawning into that now.
Yeah. And those are Cav HP Huss too.
And then there's 5 more coming in.
And yeah, I just don't see him getting that critical mass ever again at this point.
I thought that Lukas had won this game. Like 3 minutes ago, if you asked me, I thought Lukas had won.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's you don't want to go for the whatchamacallit in this matchup. That you don't want to go Warrior Priest first, right? So it's like, you know, like where most matchups you'd have that in, you don't. But yeah, definitely well played by. Did he go Warrior Priest first, or is he dancing for those?
You can see the shipment over.
Oh, he did. He did go Warrior Priest first. Oh wow, okay. That's the problem with joining halfway through. But yeah,
Well,
interesting.
like, is the game actually over?
Yeah, I think so. Because like you want to get that mass with Aztec and then right click, and you can't really do that when these fights are just 10 on 10.
Yeah. And now
Like
it's
attack
the
dance
title.
does nothing.
Yeah.
And he hasn't danced for the War Chief back, and that's such a nice tank.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah,
over.
and there it is.
This is the confirmation. Let's go, Daniel. 5 games. He could go 6-1. That's new. Instead of 4-1ing people, he could 6-1 someone.
He took the week off against Robot and back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play the Dan. So I mean, even 5-2 is a good result for.
Yeah, exactly. Like no matter what happens, I'm very
Yeah.
pleased. And I feel like we're pretty much close to real time, so it might take a little bit for the game to show up.
Yeah, I think he's typing in the BIGS chat talking about Civ matchups right now. So.
All right, spill the beans. What's the situation at?
I think we're talking about Brit.
Well, there's a bunch of dumb people in here talking. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
get Daniel to listen to me.
All right, I see the perfect message from Minnie that goes, "Just pick Brit," and I like it. I think it's a great strategy. All right,
That's
so
all he has to do.
oh, so Daniel gets the counter pick. So Lucas is going
No.
Japan.
No.
Lucas counters. Yeah, we pick first.
Oh,
on
so
map
okay, so the
7.
matchup is Bird against Japan.
We don't know
Yeah.
the match. Okay, so okay.
Yeah, Brit Japan looks like. Okay, nice.
I think it's very important to know the wonder, and then you just kind of like how, depending on how greedy Japan plays. If they play really greedy, you play really aggressive, and if they play like the aggressive wonder, then you play more greedy.
Yeah, because you don't want to fight against.
You
the
basically just do
1.5
the
XP
opposite
stuff.
the opposite of what he
Yeah.
does. If he goes greedy, you go aggressive. If he goes aggressive, you go greedy. I think that's how
Yep.
you win the matchup.
Yep. It's a good. You don't go too greedy, right? But just greedy enough to get the eco edge and the unit edge.
Yeah, if he goes for like that wonder that gives your like 1.6 times the XP, you could kind of. I like even going VC
Right.
against it, and you just kind of hold on.
Yeah, you just don't want to like fight. You know, you don't want to just spam
You're just kind of
them, 'cause that's
waiting.
what they want.
You just have like your
Yeah.
outpost and your base, and you're just kind of holding on. And if they're going for the big shrine, then you just go mid map
Yeah.
forward base and you play aggressive. I think that's the best way to go about it.
We'll see what Dan does. I think, what did Lucas do last time? Did he go Port Cons? Kami, right? But then didn't make too many shrines as he got state militia. So
We'll just get the full on spoilers. He's putting the Discord on the stream. We see Daniel
at Lucas L99. What's up?
Daniel confirmation
Yeah.
in the BIGS chat.
There you go, Lucas. If you can't win this game with us telling you exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, it's time for Dan to put another AoE 3 player to bed.
I'm giving the
Oh,
leaks.
just kidding. Yeah. We got a mole in the big scored. Shit. But I think it's been a good series so far. I think I missed 2 games more or less, but
It's been a lot of games that have been decided in H2 as well. I think only the Florida game was closed for a long time.
How did that play out? I kind of missed that. I guess I'll rewatch the VOD.
It was like India lost his aggro fort to three fells.
Yeah.
But he was kind of ahead because of it, because like Daniel was very committed to having the 3 fells.
Right.
Lucas shipped his own 2 fells, but he only had 1 spawn because he put the flag.
And then triple castled.
Yeah, triple castled, and then I think at that point Daniel had pretty much won if he just played passive for a little bit, but he was really eager to kill the castle, so he started making pikes in H2.
Interesting.
And because of that, then Lucas was actually up earlier, and Lucas was starting to get siege allies, and Daniel wasn't ready because he wasn't H3 yet. So the game became really close. I think Lucas was kind of ahead for a while, and then Daniel just had more experience with the water fights and stuff, and that's how he won.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, Dan's playing his game, and yeah, it's hard to beat a informed Dan. So
Yeah, he's asking for advice on what to do, and we have Mini telling what to do. So that's that's exactly what you want.
the resident genius. Yeah.
Yeah, Mini just putting the strings.
I know
behind-
how to
behind
play
the
the game,
scenes.
I just can't play the game.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
the BIGS team is Minnie and a bunch of retards. So me and Don constitute retards, and
Yeah, I need someone pulling
Minnie's the
wires.
brains behind them. He's the puppet master.
To be fair, like I also do my own thing.
Oh yeah, I mean water maps. You're gonna be the unquestioned waterman at this point. So.
No, but
When we were
I mean
playing
like
team, they're like, "Do you want to go water?" And I'm like, "Me? No."
I mean like the difference between Mini's playstyle and me is just so big.
Right. Yeah, Mini actually relies on things like macro and micro and setting up traps.
I can do macro.
Unlike me and you.
What do
Macro
you
is
mean? All
something
you
I
guys,
prefer.
Well, the
yeah.
micro is something me and Don don't really
At least
do.
something to be desired. But I'm playing
Yeah.
Robrod, so it's not like neither of us can micro. So that's good.
Right.
Don's
Drag
a
box mirror.
macro king.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
a drag box mirror. You should just whoever is casting that should just count the drag boxes probably.
Just have a little drag box counter in the top right corner.
Oh, that would be glorious. Yeah.
Would probably get a little bit off the charts. Here we have drag box 1048. Oh, there's 1049.
And
10,050. Oh, all right. Yeah, geez. But what's the score overall now? So it's like what 8-5 for
8-5.
8-5 for the bigs. So this is a big game here. We're either up 9-5 or we're up 8-6.
Yeah, exactly. It's really big. And
Yeah.
then we have you against Turk, Mido against Kaiser, and me against
So
Robot.
it's first to 18.
Yeah, first 18.
New
We'd be
Steam.
halfway there if Dan wins this game. So
Daniel delivering for the team once again.
would be looking pretty scary.
Daniel would be what? 16-6.
Do you remember?
Three of his losses to Robot last week.
Do you remember a certain person in this call preferring to get Migo over Daniel?
I do.
Yeah.
I think there was multiple of us actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, silly goose.
Luckily for us,
Yeah, Sensei can't do
I
math,
think
so it all worked
Daniel has won 8 and he's won 15 games and Migo's won 1.
out.
and guess
For like
what?
half the price, yeah.
Exactly. Daniel was on
Yeah.
discount too.
Yeah.
The real play was just to drive up the price.
Yeah. Gotta
Luckily.
love the bigs, dude.
Luckily we drafted Opti at the right time, so we didn't have enough money to get Migo.
Yeah.
See, it all played out.
Yeah, and we needed
Right.
the money to buy Breeze.
Yeah, exactly. We got the best coach available in Discord now.
So I'm restarting all the time because the replay just keeps failing.
Mm.
You can see it in the top
Yeah,
right.
it keeps-
We're hoping that it
The
doesn't
bar
crash.
doesn't just go crazy.
Yeah.
Eventually it'll work, right?
Yeah, it's so
One day.
random. I just do the same thing over and over till it works.
Hey, speaking of Dan's home city level, he went from 3 to 4 in the last game. So big shout out to Dan. He got that level 4 home city now. Congratulations.
He's about
So,
to unlock some cards.
Looking
All right, so look
for
at
level 5.
You can see the timer, and then it goes to like 6 seconds, and then now the game is done. So I just keep on closing it and opening it till that doesn't happen. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Which is really fucking dumb, but yeah.
I mean, if this goes on long enough, maybe one of them can just send us the rec. Like 30 restarts in. If we're not there already.
Well, at least we're like somewhat live, so
Yeah, exactly.
it's something.
We'd be totally live if it wasn't 50 restarts.
Yeah.
All right, I feel it. This is gonna work this time.
No, I don't feel it yet.
Nah, okay.
I'm still feeling
Is
the
there
Was
lure.
it a-
unlucky? Is there an unlucky lottery ticket around here somewhere?
Was it a Bones Day today or no? You guys hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Bones.
What do you mean?
There's this pug on like TikTok or whatever. Yeah, apparently it was like on Today's Show or whatever, where if he stands up, it's a Bones Day, and if he doesn't stand up, it's a no Bones Day, and yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, imagine knowing what's going on up there.
Yeah, no,
I
I
think
don't
I'm
have
a
a
little too
TikTok,
old.
but yeah, I am too. But
I mean,
my mom texted me about it yesterday. So
Oh yeah,
Oh.
balls in the chat.
Huh.
Good to see you around.
Big
Oh,
Boss. Well, I
yeah.
mean, yeah, the retirees always come back to see how their career enders doing.
Speaking of the retirement
I
home,
mean,
yeah.
if I was boss and I would see Daniel still shitting on kids, I would feel good about it. Like I much rather when I
Yeah.
lose to someone, I much rather they continue to do well, because at least I feel like, all right, at least he's shitting on everyone, instead of that he just only shits on you and then after that he loses. So
Right. Speaking of the only battles, he got shit on by Daniel, but there was some awful cat passing in that game. So.
boss writes one message and instantly just gets shit on.
Yeah, I think
Needs
I
to
think
stick to Call of Duty.
after Baus's series, Tete removed Germany from Baus's computer, and that's why he hasn't been able to launch the game anymore.
Oh right.
The game's bugged out
Ah,
because one of the main
yeah.
civs is missing.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
the best Civ. It's an unbeatable semi-FF with Germany.
Yeah.
Tete was being a really supportive coach.
Yeah.
Okay, this I feel this one. I feel like it's gonna work.
Yeah. Okay, this is the one. All
Oh,
right.
this is the one. All right.
All
Let's
right.
get that. Let's get that lotto ticket.
Everyone stand up, spin around in 3 circles, do 5 jumping jacks, and touch your ears, and it'll work.
Oh yeah, this one for sure.
Yeah, this is it.
Guaranteed.
I'm doing my jumping jacks right now.
No.
Nope.
Ah.
We need.
Minnie, did you do your jumping jacks, or are you just saying that you did your jumping
No,
jacks?
I didn't do my jumping jacks. I was doing a different. I was
Okay.
doing my pull-ups. I forgot. I thought it was any
Yeah.
exercise.
I think
Put like
if,
a spoon under your pillow or something.
I think if Sensei joins the call and he makes like you can hear some whiskey sounds, then you know.
If there's like a ice jostling in a cup,
yeah,
that's what we need.
yeah, that's what I meant.
That's
with
how you
whiskey
get
sounds.
the genie. Yeah, that's how to get the genie out of the lamp.
Not yet. It's too
Let's get Baus in here too. Let's get Baus in here. Ask him how it feels like to lose to Daniel. He's trying to hop in the cast. At admin.
Wait, is he actually asking to hop in?
He wants
Yeah.
to be a BIGS.
We could just go to Stan.
wow.
Yeah, we could just do
Pressure.
that, couldn't we?
Yeah, let's go to Stan. Is he capable of joining casting or no?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't he?
I don't know how many rights he has on Stan. All right, let's. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go there.
Hey there.
Get that screen share going again.
What's up, boss?
Was Gucci?
Baus, could you give us some insight on how Daniel plays?
Yeah, I want some background.
None
Better
of
than
us have
me.
played against him, so
Yeah, Daniel is a very standard player, and he shit all over me. That's all I got to say on it.
Have you launched the game
How's-
since?
how do you feel like your Germany performed?
You know, according to Castet, he said I don't know how to play them, and that really hurt my feelings, and I haven't played the game since.
Ah,
Yeah,
story.
Tete really had your back there when you lost. That was nice of him.
I
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
Tete's
Really just
played
there to
either,
support.
so
Tete is
It's
We had
always
okay.
a good
though.
team chemistry.
Tete is always on New World. Just always playing New World. I feel like I've
Baus, what are
restarted
your-
this replay like 12 times. now.
Yeah.
Just continues
like
to
a
be the same bug.
It's a community cast at this point.
Oh, Tete is not playing
Oh
New
my
World.
gosh,
I'm like,
here we go again.
like my mind is blown.
not quite. Almost got it this time.
Look, there you go. Now you're in the big group. All right, so we could go back in there and we'd be good, but whatever.
Nah,
we're in here.
We're here now.
humpy over here.
It used to be level 3, Olive, so now we're up to level 4.
I think
At the end
so
of this game, we'll be level 5.
There are 11 minutes into the game now, and I've started doing this since 1 minute. So
get that single player game against Queen Isabella going.
No, I always lose.
I don't think I've ever won a game against Queen Isabella.
Nah, dude, she's too good for
She's
us.
tough.
Yeah.
She just tears you down with her insults and you just
Dude, she
retire.
gets that trash talk going, and my mental's just toast every
Yeah.
time.
Just plays non-meta. I don't know what to do.
Dude, those Mayans come in at like 3 minutes. Oh my god! I try to get the H3 to my semi-FF, and there's already a fort mid map. It's just over.
I think it's gonna work this time.
Oh, Sensei says it's gonna work this
Oh.
time.
Well, it's not.
We just need
I'm
a
gonna use my one
Lucas
time.
is now playing Counter
Yeah,
Strike.
Counter Strike Global Offensive. All right, well, the game's over.
Well, shit.
Wait, so
wanna
I
get
could
some
ask for a
Rex.
replay.
Yeah, let's get the Rex.
Right. I'm thinking. I got a feeling that I have to ask Daniel for them and not Lucas.
I don't think Lucas has a functioning computer right now.
Oh, he's
playing
playing
Counter-Strike,
He's playing
so-
CS. I don't know what that means spoiler wise, but
Well, I
Could
mean,
mean
Nah,
anything.
he always plays win or lose. He's
Yeah.
gonna hop on CS.
I mean, the spoiler
He
is
does
that
it to
it's,
detail.
it's not a long.
I have
game.
a feeling he wants to kill some kids. Yeah, he's
Oh
not
my.
happy.
Hot
Oh
take.
my.
In a video game.
He's not an American. Come on.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
I'm fixing this stuff.
Let's get some more
Yeah.
people in here. We only have like what 5 people in this call.
Lucas takes kids to the shooting range
Mm.
instead of taking like the shooting range to the kids, you know.
He takes them to dust too, and that's all she wrote.
Germany does it right.
Nice file title.
I mean, that's his name.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, we can actually watch the game.
Wow. Okay. So we got to see what happens at second 7 here.
I don't get the
It's,
more info.
amazing
but-
feeling.
You
So
do good.
Japan versus Brit, as I'm sure everyone knows.
I've only seen it load in like 15 times, but yeah.
I think that's underselling it. I think it's been more like 20, but yeah. And do we have any additional thoughts on this matchup? I think we've basically said it all at this point. Looks like Lukas going for the consulate and
It
market
depends on what
again.
this is. Yeah.
That's a consulate, right? Oh, just a consulate, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he can only do one. So
Yeah.
there it is.
No, you can do both, consulate and market.
Can you?
Yeah,
build
you
the
can
consulate and then
you can go
you-
consulate market and then you pick up the gold crate and you mine some gold and you sell the gold.
Mm.
And you can go like shrine and market tech.
Yeah, so I just expect typical Carnimata.
Yeah, this is a Carnimata type start for Japan.
Yeah.
Score is 5-1 for a sturdy table, aka the name Daniel, aka an obsessive lamp.
Dang, is it really? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an upset for sure.
Yeah, I think the Comet K unbiased prediction said 4-3 for Lukas. So
Jeez.
yeah.
So right now it's standing at, what is it, 8-6?
8-5. 8-5.
8-5.
Right now it
Yeah.
stands as Daniel lost as many games to Robot as he did against Migo, Baus,
Baus.
and Lucas combined.
Yeah. Baus, how does it feel to have a third of the skill of Robot?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it really.
It's all right. I mean, you're in good
Topic
company.
to topic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are keeping good company. I
You
gotta
got
say.
good company. You and you, Migo, and Lucas can all get together in Germany one day and have like a little
Yeah. A therapy session, I
little
think.
Yeah,
therapy
just-
session.
I think a
Talk
therapy
about our
session is the
feelings.
only thing.
and
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
even ask Daniel to come, be a guest speaker there.
Mm.
There's a
Just
trigger
gotta play
warning
the
that
game.
comes with Daniel. Yeah.
Boss,
Yeah.
how much money did you win in the Legacy tournament?
229.
You mean top 4, the only Baus?
Damn.
Top 4, the only Baus.
Did you get
and
fucked up
a
with it?
Champion. I haven't used it yet, actually, but I guess it'll most likely fund some nice Tito's vodka
Well, there
Okay.
you go.
Nice.
for like, a solid amount of weekends.
Insider info. I talked to Dan before the series, and he said he confirmed he was hungover. So he's been hungover for the series against Migo. He was hungover for the series against you. He was not hungover for the series against Robrot, and he was hungover this morning. So I think there's
there was one
I think there's a
series
direct
where-
correlation.
Yeah, but he literally said like I need to be hungover. There was one series where he said that in game 5 he was about to pass out.
yeah. I think that was against Baus, right? Like,
That was against Baus,
I
yeah.
honestly
It was
think it
the
was
Baus
against
one.
Baus, yeah.
I think that
That's-
Arizona game, yeah, he was having a hard time.
That's my mistake. I should have got hungover.
Yep.
Right. That's where you're like the only people who play this game well have to be hungover to play.
Yeah.
Why else would you load up this game?
I mean, if we ran a statistical analysis, we'd probably find a correlation between being hungover and winning games.
Yep.
I like how
Why do you
we're-
think Kaiser was so good back in the day? Because he just probably drank all the time.
Yeah.
I like how we're
Now
actively
that he-
promoting the game on ESOC TV, you know? Like,
I'm pretty sure that the reason why Kaiser is like slowly declining is he probably doesn't drink as much because he works more often.
Damn. Yeah, that'll catch up to you. Like working the full-time job, having less time to drink alcohol. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Especially with AoE4 coming out, I hope these kids can. It's gonna be like some 18-year-old who just discovered like Four Locos for the first time that just runs that game.
Right. The night before he's gonna play terrible because he's drunk. However, the
Yep.
morning after, he gets all of his elo back.
like, not even kidding, it was actually a thing with my brother. Like, my brother likes to drink, and we would go bowling, and he would just be shit. And as soon as he got a couple beers in there, like, he would just start hitting strikes. Like, he just starts seeing clear when he's drunk.
Yeah, I'm shocked they have bowling in the Netherlands. I thought that was below them.
I mean, fuck
Really?
Netherlands.
Yeah, no, it's the greatest country in the world. We're a big pro Netherlands stream here. I think actually before all ESOC games, you should just play the Dutch national anthem. But for whatever reason, we're not doing that yet.
So he sees the port flag, which is basically enough information.
And he's got the racks up, right? Yeah, they're just built, so already starting pikes.
And like I said, I think when you see this like port consulate and shrine, you just mid map, and if it's the other one there, you just put in your base. At least that's the way I like.
Is
to
that
do
a
it.
racks for Lucas?
Yeah,
going up?
It's gotta be
That's-
right. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So 5 pikes, not going to longbows.
Daniel said he was also writing an essay while playing Robrot last week.
Oh
Nah,
yeah.
it's excuses. He just wasn't drunk enough. Is the real excuse.
All right, guys, this is your moment. GUA's in the chat. What do you want to say to GUA?
Nothing, dude. He knows his he should be telling us how this matchup goes. Everything I know about Brits, I learned from twitch.tv/GOA.
Oh look, is that 600 wood 4 vills?
God, Lucas loves his 600 wood 4 vills.
It's like somebody told him that.
It almost seems like a replay of the Pampas game, right?
It's like I watched the game, came back in time, and told Daniel what Lucas would do. There's
But
5
Mido
longbow.
would have said that Lucas was gonna.
Yeah,
adapt and
Mido
do
would have been
something
like,
different, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably open a stable so I could raid Japan. That would probably be what I would do.
Yeah, he already played
Side
Japan this way,
table.
so he's gonna play it different this time.
I was
That's
like,
what
no.
Mido would say. Yeah.
I mean, Lucas plays Japan, but he doesn't play it a bunch. Today I woke up after drinking 4 bottles of wine and had to write an essay in 2 hours, still drunk.
Those were the days, GUA,
Nice.
when you would always fire up the stream when we're streaming the last game. Those were the days.
Dude, it's about that be that time. I think
You know what time it
I
is
think we're
now.
due for one last day at tryhard. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, we still need the
Yeah.
5th day of tryhard, right?
Yeah, dude. We were promised 5 days of tryhard. We've gotten 4.
Well, that's the thing. The release date of a certain game is coming out, and I'm sure there's tryharding elsewhere.
Oh damn, Cock is now playing CSGO. I think can we move this along?
He's probably joining Lucas's team.
Yeah.
We need a sturdy table to hop in there too. Oh, try hard day 5 is today. Mark your calendars, boys. We need to really move this game along now.
Yeah, let's just call it a day. Let's just go GA. If you want to go live.
No, just kidding. Let's finish this cast half decently.
I mean, I've never been.
Is Dan trying to age?
Yours is aging? Yeah.
Yeah,
Dan
he's
is
aging.
aging. Yeah, you send 700 coin. You build 10
Wow.
longbows. You go under his base. Be annoying. Make 10 longbows.
See, Minnie is the coach, and we're just.
I really like
idiots.
this build.
Yeah.
This is cool.
700 coin, and then you just ship Falx as soon as you hit up with pikes and. win.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've shown the Discord on stream, and that's exactly
Yeah.
what Mini wrote. So.
Don talks, just ignore it. Keister talks, literally ignore it, please. Minnie talks, you better listen. And yeah, now he's aging and now making muskets. So is this a Musk Falk timing, or what are we going for here?
Must Falk or must pike.
Oh, nice.
Either work.
Okay.
I think listening to me or you is like neutral. Listening to Micah,
Yeah.
Mino is negative, and then listening to Mini is profit.
Profit.
What about me?
Do what Minnie says, you'll
Yeah.
win games. Watch Minnie play the game. You'll kill yourself.
Yep.
So
I mean, you haven't played the
Did
game
Dan pick up the
seriously
5
in a couple of years.
did Dan pick up the 5 pop treasure, or what is he doing at a 115 pop?
This is the British build.
This is.
You
I
didn't
think
know.
this is. I
115
think he's
pop.
just showing his devotion to GOA to be 115. Yeah.
This is the perfect amount of pop space.
This
This is
exactly.
the
This is
matter-
how you play, Brit.
You get to
Oh, man.
115 population, and that's why GWA has that emote.
Yeah. Oh man, this is too much fun. We should do one of these series every day.
Well, I'm playing tomorrow, so I
regardless-
can't be
Are
casting.
you really?
Yeah.
What time's your series at?
The time schedule is in the evening. That's the.
Okay.
Is it
Like
even-
EU evening?
tomorrow evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
nice.
around
Hopefully
this
someone prep
time,
you, yeah.
I hope we'll be playing for 1 or 2 hours.
Nice.
Because it's like I need to move on Saturday. It's like literally I play the series and then I pack all my stuff. So.
Oh wow, yeah, that's. Lukas has some Yumi in the corner of the map. We're not going to even ask the question. What are they doing there? We're just going to assume he knows something we don't. And Lukas making, what is that? A stable, a second Rax?
Yeah, I mean he's nowhere close to aging. I think as
Yeah.
Japan you have to age here and then
Second Rax. Well, he's kind of close, but by the time he's up, there's going to be 2 Falcons already. Like, that big shrine's
Right.
already toast.
Yeah, the OP
2
shipments.
Falcons are already there.
Huh.
Even adding in some Huss. Nice. I don't know. I think
He's really excited about this
Daniel,
house. Like he just he stopped.
Yeah, Daniel can lose this game. He built too many manners.
Yeah,
Yeah,
three
he
too
built
many.
3 too many. Yeah.
He had the right number, but then
Well, I
just-
think the 3 is because like it's a reference to the 3 masquerade.
Ah.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I like it. I like seeing.
Yeah, we're playing AoE 3 and Dan's just playing
That's a
chess.
nice. Where are those 2 Falcons? Why are they at the town center?
Because you want to be slow when you do this.
Yeah, you want to catch the Ashy raids that are inevitably coming, right?
Yeah, that's quite the
Wow.
mistake, by the way, because it's literally
Yeah.
like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
He could pull trick the Falcons and maybe speed up the process a bit. It looks like
You
that's what
don't
he's
think
doing here.
you don't think he will?
Oh, he's going to. Yeah, look,
I-
that's a.
There they
There
go.
we
Right.
go. Choo choo, go the Falcons. There they go.
Too
6
bad.
speed.
Too bad these guys aren't Fusiliers, but
Those Falcons would really.
but
be
now he
moving
gets
in.
the 10 longbow. You know, like this is all planned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you would have pushed earlier, it would have been scary. But there's the age up coming in.
I mean, even still, what does Japan do? He's gonna lose his big shrine for sure.
Yeah, he,
Yeah.
Needs,
Right.
he needs
but-
to be up way earlier to get flaming arrows. But he's still
Yeah.
late.
And you can push in with your longbows here.
But it makes sense that he wasn't aging that early. Oh, he's also going Pavilion. I think he should have gone the one that gives the Daimyo and XP.
Well, he's got 1 shipment ready, but yeah, I think you might be right there.
But I mean, like, if you're being pressured that
Become the
Arcanates
Ashy
do
Raids.
it, it kind of comes natural as Japan that you don't feel like you can just age. So
Yeah.
I can understand why why he trains for more units before aging. So yeah, there goes the big shrine. Oh, he's actually going, yeah, whatever they're called.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was,
Yeah.
This looks pretty over if he just commits to the fight.
I
think
mean, yeah,
that's
look at the
Falcon.
scores. It's pretty.
I think
When I
the
played
nice thing about the
Lucas-
other wonder is that you can ship the flaming arrows to the daimyo. So you can just kind of put your army
Yeah.
here and just kind of try to stall.
And then fighting right
Oof.
before.
Wow, that Falc volley.
Yeah. No
Oh, and it
upgrades
even
either for
bounced.
Lucas. Yeah.
He's upgraded his longbows.
This
I actually
is
like him
4
not
of
going
them,
for
right?
flamings here.
Yeah.
It's only 4.
yaps? 4.
Yeah, so they have to two. It takes 2 volleys to kill the.
Do they do a
These
lot of damage
Falcs
in
are
melee?
dead.
I mean,
They do. They still.
They're
have
no.
a fire,
They're not castadors. Of course, they do a good amount of damage in melee.
But I mean, still.
yeah, it
his
doesn't.
entire mass
Yeah.
is gonna
His
get
army is already
destroyed,
gone.
even
Yeah.
though he gets.
Yeah. Wow. So it looks like 6-1.
Jeez.
Damn. Go bigs, baby.
This makes me feel better about myself.
I was saying
Yeah, it
it
could've
early
been
on
worse
stream,
for you
like
guys.
when you lose to someone, they might as well just continue to do well. At least then you feel okay about
Yeah.
it. Well,
And GG
Yeah.
called from Lucas. So.
Like,
Wow.
imagine how bad Kaiser felt that you beat him and then you lost to ESAD 3-0. Just like, God damn
Hey,
it.
it was 4-0 for ESAT against Don. Yeah.
Was it 4-0?
Yeah.
I feel like this matchup.
And then Turk beat Kaiser and then lost to me. So really, no one knows what they're doing anymore.
Well, Lucas is
Not a bad
even
third Brit game.
playing that match. But yeah, I think this matchup on the lower levels is always Japan favorite, but I think it should be Brit favorite.
Yeah. No, it definitely is Brit favored. You do this build. And it's pretty good.
All right, write this down. Get your notepad out.
The only thing is that Japan can counter it if they just don't.
No, don't give the
go-
counter away. No. I need the knowledge.
4 Yabusames.
Yeah, exactly. 600 wood. You go 600 wood. You go 4 vills.
Yeah, 600 wood, 4 vills. Make sure you do the 4 vills, Japan players. Dumb cunts. But
But this matchup
the
is
4
weird though
vills.
because it's always a little bit of like, depending on the wonder, Brit should play a certain way, and then depending on what Brit does, then Japan should. I don't play the game that way. I just do one basic thing, and all this adaptation you have to make. It's not for me.
Yeah,
This is a pretty
Yeah.
crazy series. I liked it.
Yeah, 6-1 to Daniel. That's
Yeah.
really
He
nice.
played
for
like
us.
really solid.
Yeah,
Like the skill
exactly.
gap, I think, isn't that big, right? So you have to play pretty
No.
well. The 6-1 someone that's I'd even venture to say Lucas I think is better than Dan on
Yeah.
any
right.
given day, right? But today it was
I mean, like that, like
was
US
Dan's
build
day.
versus
It
Japan
was
was
Dan's
like
day.
super clean.
yeah,
he,
beating Japan in 12 minutes doesn't happen too often, does it? And he did it
Yeah.
twice. So
he played really well. Really impressed.
yeah.
And it's just so
He
nice
woke up with the right amount of hangover.
For us as a team, it's so nice as well. Just 6-1 is so insane.
Yeah, like mini winning or losing 4-3, like it sucks, but it's like -1, but this is a +5, so
And it's not like Lukas
they're-
had a decent EPL. Like
Yeah.
he was up 1 before the series.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, if all of us, like me, you, and Mido, Keister, Don, and Mido all lose 4-3, we still win because this was such a big win by Dan. So.
Well, I'm gonna lose 6-1 to Robrod.
Okay. So I guess then me and Mido both have to win. So it's
So
looking
how
rough
many
for the bigs
we're at
all of a sudden.
We're at 9 wins and we need 18. You said.
Yep. So it's 9-5, and it's first to 18. So we just have to go 9 and 12 the rest of the way, I think. Yeah, that checks out.
We're halfway there.
Yeah, we're halfway there.
Maybe Mido's gonna beat Kaiser Klein for like the first time in his career.
You mean Mido's gonna beat Kaiser Klein?
Yeah, I think when Mido beats Kaiser Klein.
Yeah.
Right. This Saturday night.
Yeah.
He's got to drink a bit before he'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We just got to
Well,
send him
I
out
mean,
to some
we just-
bar Friday night,
Right. No, I mean we just need to go up to Yellowknife.
Yeah. Oh, he's in Calgary, right? Isn't he
Oh yeah, yeah.
moving up? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
There we go. We don't even have to fly as far. We
Right.
don't have to go to like. The problem is that there's only one McDonald's and might have burned it down.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think
Yeah, we don't have to like ride the polar bear up to see Mido anymore. We can take a plane.
Geister always struggles to schedule with Turk, so maybe we just don't get the series played at all. Like we just
We're playing Tuesday.
no like
Win, lose, or draw. It doesn't matter. Hey, rain or shine, I'm playing Turk Tuesday night, man.
No, we
Yeah,
already
okay.
we'll just already have 18 points by then.
Well, good. Well, then I'll just troll. But you know, I'm gonna beat the hell out of Turk Tuesday night, Wednesday night. I don't know exactly when, but the last competitive AOE 3 series before the ECL actually. So ECL is probably gonna be still going on, but the last competitive EPL tournament's gonna be me, or series is probably gonna be me versus Turk. So we got to troll a bit. You know, you got to get some Deshunk A's, Invisible Bastards, Triple Doc China Booming going. You know, so.
Anyway, gonna end the stream soon because it's just a couple idiots rambling on. Basically, the schedule is I'm gonna play Robot. I think tomorrow at like 7 p.m. GMT, roughly around that sort of time. Then we're gonna have Mido against Kaiser on Saturday, and Tuesday will be Kaiser against Turk.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
And there's still some ECL games sprinkled in there too. So
yeah, but I don't know about those, so I can't give the schedule.
Right. Where's that GOA stream at?
I think we just host anyway.
Yeah, it's.
I
have it favorited, so you know we just gotta wait for him to go live now, I guess.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and catch me playing Robot tomorrow. Don't trash talk me too hard in the chat, and see you guys around.
Peace.
GG's.